Test, test. Itong ating linggo at good evening once again. Welcome to the Sharks Billiards Association Season 2. Kagabi po, ang Makati Titans nagpakita po ng puso mula mula sa 9-1 na deficit. Humabol po ang Makati para mapuwersa ang almost heel-heel na battle of course kagabi. Pero sa dulo, ang Taguig pa rin po ang nagwagay 13-11 sa ating doubles matchup. And tonight, singles, no partners, no lifelines, precision, pressure, and the pure pool IQ ang ating malalaman. Ako po si Noel Zarate. Well, of course, you can also watch the live action on Mondays to Fridays, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. On PTV Sports Network. Pati Channel 12 po yan sa For the Box. Channel 4 sa TV Plus at Channel 29 sa Sky Cable, PTV Sports, pusopi.com, and Blast TV. So titignan po natin ang ating mga stats. Papasok po dito sa ating day number 3. Kahapon po ito yung Makati Titans AJ, as you know, 9-1, 11-4. Lahat yun hinabol nila. Yeah. Oo.
Na naman ni Joshua Militante.
Pero again, dalawahan yan. Si Daniel Tawede at saka si Joshua Militante strung together, AJ, nung 11-4, 7 consecutive wins para maitabla sa 11. Pero again, yung tandem ka nitong makikita natin sa panig naman ng Taguig Stallions, yung combination naman nito si Brian Sagiped at saka si Mark E.J. Cunanan save the day. Tatanda natin nung Lunes, si Brian Sagiped nakapitong panalo. Kagabi, nakapito na naman.
7. Grabe naman talaga. Anyway, I'm so excited kung anong mangyayari ngayon sa ating one-on-one.
Yan, si Tito Whitey, of course. Yan ang unang tandem na ginamit dito ni Jaynard Orque kagabi. And they were able to string together the first 5 wins. Lag is going to go the way of the Makati Titans dito sa ating one-on-one Wednesday. At marami tayong pasabog na gagawin dito, AJ. The lag winner, of course, Makati, they get to select first. At titignan po natin kung sinong mga lalaban sa ating one-on-one Wednesday when we return. Dito po sa SBA. Iyan na! Pasabog ka agad!
Wow! Panday! Ito ang pasabog ng Taguig. Grabe naman. Mamaya pag-uusapan natin yan.
Yes, of course. Ito si Jericho Banyares is seeing his first action in a Taguig uniform at kakalabanin lang naman niya ang kapitan nitong kupunan ng Makati Titans. Walang iba kundi si the Black Carabao, Albert Espinola. Their one-on-one duel will happen when we return. Dito lang po kayo sa SBA Season 2. Alright, and we are about to begin one-on-one Wednesdays dito po sa labanan ng Taguig Stallions at saka itong Makati Titans. And of course, we are under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusements Board. Yan din po ang ating pag-uusapan mamaya. Pero, punta muna tayo sa ating rules. Yan. Happy New Year ulit, AJ.
The game is 9-ball. After the lag, the losing team dominates first. The winner then selects a player and breaks first. The 9-ball is racked on the spot, and of course, a 40-second shot clock applies after the break, then 30 seconds per shot. Each team gets one 15-second extension per rack. Failing to strike the cue ball before the buzzer is, of course, a foul. Each team gets 2 minutes per timeout.
Dalawang timeout yan, ha?
And of course, pinaka-importante sa lahat, jump shots are not allowed.
Yan, of course, kanina nabanggit ko na ang ating representative from the Games and Amusements Board. Well, he is here today. Yan po, si John Alexis Balano, ang ating GAB representative for today. And of course, our referees, folks, si Mario Bautista at saka si Charlie Santos. Simulan nyo na yan, guys! Bago natin, of course, simulan yan, pakilala muna natin, of course, sa mga sponsors natin. Mega Sports World, MSW Sports Betting, and you can place your bets on who is going to win. Ang dami niyang pwede. Who is going to win the lag? Who is going to win the break? Eto, Makati Titans. Consistent sila sa lag, AJ. They were perfect. 5 out of 5, I believe, in the lag last week.
Simula last week, dire-diretso. Here comes Albert.
Hoy, pasok agad. Hoy!
Masyadong maaga. Masyadong maaga naman. Teka lang.
Pumasok na yung 8 May problema nga lang dito, AJ. May kita sa 9. Magiging spadahan to, but watch out because that 9
Very
ball.
dangerous, yeah.
Yep, and there is Jericho Banyares, formerly of the Quezon City team, did not finish the season with QC at ngayon, whatever.
Nagbabalik.
Nagbabalik na rito. Back to the SBA for the gentleman from Antipolo. So, spada time.
Check this out. Check this out. Super close. Super close.
What a creative shot. Actually, labanan to ng dalawang taga-Antipolo
Quarter of an inch. Oh yes, para silang taga-Antipolo.
Right.
Grabe
Nuno Antipolo against Panday, and Nuno Antipolo, aka Albert Espinola, almost got the 9 ball to drop.
Check this out. Check this out.
Ito, gagaya naman daw si Panday.
Kala ko atakin na at this early, no? Atakin yung 9.
We've covered Jericho Banyares many times before, AJ. Alam naman natin pagdating sa tactical approaches, almost none equal sa kanya.
Marami naman na pwedeng makipagsabayan dito kay Jericho. Pero syempre, he's something special. Itong si Panday. Okay, cue ball.
That was an offensive shot. Tignan natin kung may backup na plano itong si Espinola.
Once again, 1 ball still seen, the left side of the 1. So ito, medyo matatagalan tayo sa left and right exchanges ng safeties. Pero yung 9, once again, nasa bingit.
Parang
nasa bingit
masasabi
ng
mo
bulsa.
rito, AJ, kung sino makakuha ng 1, kanya na yung rack
Ayun na nga.
Kasi may 2-9 combination na nakabang.
Possible combination na nakanda. Tama ka dun. Again,
susubukan
cue ball.
na naman.
Tumama nga lang.
May backup. Grabe naman pati yun. Luck of the roll para dito kay Jericho Banyares. Of course, he replaced Henrik Dugiles sa lineup dito ng itong Taguig Stallions.
Well, actually, nakausap ko si Coach Jaynard. And it's because na yung original plan, yan yung sinabi niya sa akin, back to the original plan. Which is, si Panday dapat talaga from the very beginning. Okay.
2 real contact made.
Well, not bad. Buti na lang. Look at this.
Naman yan.
Okay.
Napasori na tuloy si Albert Espinola doon. Luck of the roll once again. This is an attackable shot for somebody like Jericho Banyares, though.
Again, if he wants to attack, medyo delikado ito. Baka kasi mabenta niya. Yung 9, once again, nandito lang yan sa may corner pocket. Kaya pag may opportunity na mai-atake yung 9 ball, after this attempt, of course, alam na natin kung sino. Ito na, tingnan natin.
Well, yan ang bentables na. But,
at least the 1 ball, yeah.
Yung 1 ball, pero paano niya pupuntahan yung 2-9 combination? Parang with this layout,
Hindi,
AJ.
Eto munang gagawin niya. He's gonna work his way muna. Wag na muna siguro niyang isipin yung 9 ball dito. Just mag-focus na muna siya. Siguro from the 5, possibly. Let's see. Or the 6. Yan yung pinakamalapit ngayon, yung green 6. So isa-isa muna to. Pitas-pitas na muna siya dito.
Last week, yung one-on-one na ginamit dito nito si Coach Alex Reyes was actually itong si Michael Kinay. This week, he's opting to go to the captain. Siyempre, bakit ba naman hindi? Kalaban mo ba naman one of the best pool players in the country na buti na lang naging available din para dito sa Taguig Stallions. So mukhang 5'9 nga itong pupuntahan natin.
Possibly, kung binaksakan na lang niya. Ayan na nga.
Oo. Well, you gotta give props to Albert Espinola with that attempt on the one on his first shot. Pero dito rin pala babagsak. 5'9 combo, abbreviated rack.
Alright. Wow. Okay, so muntikan na yung kaninang attempt yan. Makikita natin sa replay. Maganda yun Yung unang tinira ni Albert Espinola, he was trying to attack the 9 ball using the cue ball, sending it around.
Tingnan natin if we can get a shot of that. Actually, this was...
Nasa gitna na tayo dito ng rack
Exactly. Yun yung dapat gagawin siyang safety again para kay Jericho Banyares. But again, it did not work out. At naging patient pa rito si Black Carabao, AJ. He did not go for that 2-9 combination, which is more obvious. Hinanap niya muna. Asan na yung mga ibang bola? Puntahan natin dyan mamaya yan pagdating sa 5. Yan.
Yan, nakita niya na pwedeng baksakan na lang yung pato for a 5-9 combination.
So 1-0. 1-0
Makati
na po. Kaya tandaan na natin, itong kupunan ng Makati Titans still looking for win number 1 here in their matchup against the Taguig Stallions. Can they get it done? We'll find out when we return.
We are back. This is SBA Season 2, and of course, we'd like to thank Smart Sports for your support. And of course, this game is under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusements Board. Maraming salamat po sa mga nakatutok ngayon. This is AJ Ong together with Noel Zarate. It's now 1-0 Makati with their first blood. Tingnan natin dito kung maka-isa pa itong Makati Titans. Once again, 9 ball tracking towards that corner pocket. So tulad nung kaninang break ni Albert Espinola, yung 9 na iwan dun sa may corner na yan at halos parehas ang naging setup dito. But this time, the 8 ball is blocking the 1 ball. Ang ganda ng attempt ni Albert Espinola kanina doon sa first track. Pwede naman natin makita yan sa ating replay after this game. Ang ganda ng attempt niya doon using the cue ball. Kaso nga lang, konting-konti na lang, no? Highlight na sana yun. Okay, going for a push out. Giving some distance. So again, guys, Jericho Banyares, ito yung first appearance niya sa season na to.
That is correct.
That is correct.
Kaupo ko na talaga, no?
Try to attack the 8 there.
Well, one of the things that Jericho has to get used to dito, AJ, alam naman natin yung balik ka na naman sa ilaw, balik ka na naman sa TV camera. Alam natin, sanay na siya sa ganyan. Pero ibang animal na naman dito, Sharks. Buti nga hindi pa siya sinashark ng ano eh.
Hindi, later on
Makati.
yan. Mamaya yan. Mamaya natin makikita yan at maririnig.
Ito na naman yung 9. Naka-pwesto na naman dun sa baba.
Yeah, pero ito naman hindi naman masyadong nasa loob ng bulsa. Nako, yun lang yung danger doon. Lumagpas yung pato doon sa may green 6. So now he can clearly see
This is billiardable.
Yeah, itong 1-9 billiard or yung 1-9 karambola.
Tingnan natin kung uno gagamitin niya o 9. Sana
Went
ganyan
for the
lahat ng rack, ano?
combination. Okay.
All abbreviated racks so far. So the victory going to Jericho Banyares para dito sa kupunan ng Taguig Stallions kanina. 5-9 combination. Ito mas mabilis. 1-9.
1-9, yun na nga.
Combination.
So anyway, so one game apiece for both teams, Taguig and Makati. Similar din yung naging setup nung halos yung mga latag ng bola, lalo na yung 9 ball, syempre dun sa may corner pocket na yan.
Magbabago na yan mamaya kasi Jericho Banyares nasa Sargo. Ito yung ginawa ni Espinola ay tatago
6 dapat, yun na nga. Dumagtag pa, yung 9, ay nung 1, lumapit pa doon. At kitang-kita yung kombinasyon na ginawa naman dito ni Panday.
Use the 1 ball to get it done. So they are now tied at 1. Rack number 3 sa aming pong pagbabalik. Maraming salamat sa mga nanonood sa atin ngayon sa pusopay.com. Of course, you're watching us live right here from the Sharks Billiards Arena. Dito po sa Morato, Quezon City, na may tricycle pala dyan sa may pagbaba mo ng MRT. Yan, bilis lang pala.
Yung ba sinakyan mo kanina?
Oo, harurot pa.
Alright.
Parang ipagharurot natin so far dito, nobody has made a run out. And a good break once again for Banyares. Ito na naman si 9.
Oh, once again.
Ala.
What's it with the 9 tonight? Laging lumalapit sa bulsa.
Kaya
Tingnan
pwedeng
natin
gawin dito ni Panday. He'll go for the 1 ball first. Ligpitable naman ito pero nakakatakam yan mamaya pagdating mo sa bandang 6 ball. Kahit sa 3 ball pa nga lang yata, AJ.
Tingnan natin dito Pero I think he's gonna go for the total run out na lang. He's not gonna mind the 9 for now. Mas maganda na rin. Kasi syempre hindi naman talaga siya totally nasa loob ng bulsa.
Ay, ganun din naman kanina sa 1-9 niya.
Ayun, yun nga lang. Tumapat na talaga yun kanina.
So we could have our first break and run out in the offing here. Para dito kay Jericho Banyares. You can't call him a rookie kasi naglaro nga lang last season. It's his first game para sa Taguig Stallions at talagang baptism of fire kagad ang ginawa rito ni Jaynard Orchid. Tinapat ka agad sa one-on-one. Not only because he feels na pwedeng manalo itong si Jericho Banyares but also to get his rhythm. And what better rhythm you can get against the captain ng kalaban.
Kahit ako naman yung captain, kung si Jericho Banyares yung isa sa mga kasama sa team ko, talagang isasalang ko talaga siya sa one-on-one.
Right. Well, Banyares 2 balls away from your prediction of a run out. Pupustahan ko na talaga ito. With the way
Oh,
Panday...
hang on. What
Ay,
have
ay,
you
ay,
done,
ay.
Noel? Anong
Well,
sinabi
the
mo?
way Panday has missed the 8th ball, dalawang bola na lang
Nako,
kailangan dito
nako
ni Albert
talaga.
Espinola.
Very unexpected miss on the 8th.
Kaya nga eh. Well, yung preparation din niya doon, masyadong malaki angulo. It's something that usually Jericho Banyares can handle. But then a break of serve ngayon.
Nako naman, that could have been a really good way to start his career dito sa SBA Season 2 sa isang break and run out. Kaso nga lang, sumablay doon sa 8.
Ano nangyari? Balikan natin yung shot na yun, AJ. You tell me what went wrong with
Nalaylay
the
lang
shot.
talaga. I think
Ito
nawala
muna,
lang talaga sa mata niya. Ewan ko lang Tingnan natin ulit. May kita naman natin
He made
dito
2 balls on the break dito. Tapos ayan, tignan mo. Ito na yung mintis niya sa 8.
Nabitawan lang niya yung focus siguro niya. I'm not sure. Pero mukhang ganun
Well, Jericho Banyares with an uncharacteristic miss. And too easy para naman dito kay Albert Espinola. 2-1. Makati leads. We'll be right back. Maraming salamat sa Andy for your continued support of SBA Season 2. At live pa rin po tayo dito sa ating arena, Sharks Billiards Arena. Yan po yung pangalan itong ating lugar. Kung iwe-waste nyo, Noel Zarate pa rin po kasama si AJ Ong and the Black Carabao. Able to get the last 2 balls on a mistake by Jericho Banyares.
Yun na nga, very unexpected mistake. Napakapal yung tira dun sa 8.
Ito naman, walang naipasok si Black Carabao. And the Battle of Antipolo now goes to the youngster. So si Jericho Banyares, I believe he's in his 30s now.
Probably mid-30s. Itong si Jericho Banyares.
Una ko siyang na-cover, kasama pa kita. The Battle of the Young Guns pa ang tawag natin doon. Kalaban niya si Anton Raga. Yun talaga
Sila
bata.
yung Young Guns.
Oo, sila yung Young Guns. The Battle of the Young Guns, sila yung nagduelo. At nagwagi nga doon si Anton Raga over Jericho Banyares. The next time na na-cover natin to si Jericho, yung speed pool. Umabot siya sa finals. Kalaban naman niya si Liban Cortez na isang dating basketball player. Tinambakan siya. Kasi ang bilis talaga ng takbo nung...
Yung speed pool, hindi ko na maalala yun.
Yes, we did. I'm not sure kung tayo o si Emilio, basta it was like speed talaga.
Okay.
Papabilis sa mag-ubos ng bola. And this one, no speed required sa latag ng mga bola rito. Ito na lang talaga, yung sais, kakanjutin niya lang ng konti yan, AJ.
Well, hopefully na itong attempt niya to attack the 4 into the side pocket, yung pagtama sa 6 ball, hindi maging masyadong problema to get to that orange 5.
It's the first time Banyares is going to use an extension tonight. He must hit this 6 to break it free from the grip of the 9 ball.
Okay, very nice. And then of course, kita natin dito after the 5 is a potential 6-9. If he can get there, he landed a bit straight here.
Medyo diretso nga rito. We've
Slightly cheating the pocket, yeah.
We've seen a lot of bumugations happen. Medyo kulang. Does he still continue dito, AJ? Tingin mo.
He's gonna use the white
Pamato
to attack the 9.
He's not happy with the way the cue ball landed.
Oh, JP Ong is in the house.
Long time no here. Ang dami na namang ong dito.
Ayun.
Oh.
Okay. Karambola 9. Of course, yung karambola, ibig sabihin nun, tatamaan yung object ball in play. And of course, attacking another object ball just like that. Banyares nakabawi dito after that miss on the 8 ball earlier.
Alam mo, yung dalawang panalo ni Jericho Banyares was a shortcut. Wala pa siyang nakikitang run out. Of course, yung talo niya kanina kay Albert Espinola when he missed the 8. That should have been his first run out. But coming off the break, nitong si Espinola na walang naipasok, well, nakita naman natin kung saan pumunta, umabot yung 9. Nandiyan na naman sa taas.
Ito yung t-shirt niya kanina, medyo napatigil siya dun sa 4 to the 6, di ba? Yung 4, tinamaan yung 6 ball. Nabuti na lang, napaganda yung tama dun sa 6, just like that. And then yung kanyang 5 to the 6, nabitin, kaya ginamit na lang niya yung pato to attack the 9 ball.
One of the toughest guys to beat in all of pool. Jericho Banyares has now tied it up at 2 against Albert Espinola. We'll be right back. Tuloy pa rin po ang ating paghatid sa inyo ng SBA Season 2 at salamat din sa Conlan for always supporting us here in the Sharks Billiards Association. Numalzarate pa rin po kasama si AJ Ong at nagiging dikitan tong ating laban. So far, AJ, 3 of the 4 racks played already, abbreviation. This is an anomaly.
2 9, di ba, earlier.
Isa kanina kay Albert Espinola at ngayon, 2 panalo ni Jericho Banyares. Shortcut, abbreviated, KO kung gusto mo. But this time, it's a dry break for the first time, para dito kay Banyares.
Kaya sayang yung kanina eh. Yung unang rack ni Jericho Banyares na siya yung sumargo and the potential break and run, yun nga lang, bummer on the 8.
Well, he should, in sports, may kasabihan tayo, you have to have a very short memory. And this is a problem ngayon para dito kay Albert Espinola. Kumpul-kumpul yung bola dun sa gitna.
Watch out for the 9. Baka atakihin niya
Oo
from
nga.
here.
Para tapos na agad.
Tingnan natin kasi, hindi pa pala. Talagang inatake muna yung uno. Kita naman pala.
Ano ba to? Tago Nation na naman ba to?
Yeah, definitely. Tago muna siya dito. Wala naman masyadong option to attack the 2 ball. Since yung 3 ball, half of that 3 is blocking the path towards that corner pocket. So he's gonna stick that cue ball probably behind the 7. Stick this behind the 7 ball just like that.
Very beautifully done.
Yun nga lang.
Well, parang, ano ba, harang pa rin yata 7.
Sa top view natin, parang kitang-kita na tong blue 2.
Oh yes,
Here comes
unsuccessful.
Banyares, yeah.
So Espinola. Second time na magtatago sana siya sa likod ng bola na nalawit ng konti. Enough to pot it. Remember yung attempt niya kanina by a couple of racks ago na itatago niya sa likod ng 6 ball dapat.
Yeah. Kaso nga lang yun na nga, again, nakita, parang tulad ito sa kanyang safety attempt on the 7 ball, cue ball behind the 7, nakita naman itong tira.
That's almost perfect para dito kay Banyares but might be, well, has to attack the 5 elsewhere ngayon.
Side for the 4. Ano lang to? Tulak na lang to. Medyo mahina nga lang. He would have wanted that cue ball to travel a bit further pa. Siguro mga dalawang roll.
He might attack this.
Pero kaya pa naman to. Medyo malaki nga lang yung cut angle. Very
Wow,
nice.
Not a problem here para kay Banyares.
Kala ko mumultuhin siya nung bulsang yun eh.
Hindi.
Doon niya na-miss yung 8 eh.
Maybe other pros. You might be onto something, pero maybe other pros. Pero not Jericho Banyares.
Of course, definitely. Panday.
It's very tactical yan. Pag nagsulubong na kilay niyan eh. That's
Napansin mo pa yun
pag
talaga.
nagsulubong na kilay niyan, it's like, this is a mission.
Medyo na-diretso siya dito sa May 7. Kaya reset muna siya. Kita mo yung ganung body movement.
Yeah.
Reset muna siya doon.
Still had enough of the cue ball na pa-stop ball halos doon. Ito, konting biyahe na lang ito to get to the 9 ball.
Sending this around. 1, 2, 3, 4 rails to get to that 9. 3 to 4 rails.
1, 2, 3, teka.
Nako, medyo napahina. Pero since he's panday, Jericho Banyares at this
Ito
level.
na naman tayo.
Hindi, at this level naman talaga, kayang-kaya naman na itong
Ako'y
Pina sa
babanda ko na
9.
yan kung ganyan bumagsak sa akin. Mas high percentage pa siguro ang banda sa akin kaysa tirahin ko ito na manipis. Pero we will see how we... Oh, wow.
Very nice.
Walang kaduda-duda para kay Panday.
A bit on the thin side dun sa 9 pero tinanggap naman ng bulsa.
Look at that. I mean, they're all looking at him right now. This could be our Michael Jordan in the team. With all due respect. With all due respect to everybody else. Ito yung ginawang safety shot sana ni Albert Espinola. But
Yeah.
yun na nga.
Could have been a good safety right there.
Two ball was able to break free and naging target practice na ito para kay Jericho Banyares. So it's the first win for Banyares. That's not a shortcut na hindi niya kinombinasyon ang numero 9. Some spotty positional play pa rin dito, AJ. Parang may kapa pa rin siya ginagawa.
Parang may
Kapa.
kapa.
Oh,
Kinakapa naman
sa speed ng mesa.
Of
Di ba?
course, first time niya ulit na
Yes.
sumalang dito eh.
Parang ito, kulang na kulang to. This is usually a 4-rail shot. For him, didn't even make it to the 4th rail. But still, yung pocketing skills nitong si Jericho Banyares is supreme. He's now taken the lead, 3-2 against Albert Espinola. Magbabalik po ang SBA Season 2. Back with us here sa SBA Season 2. Maraming salamat sa Tanduay Athletics sa inyong patuloy na pagsuporta ng ating SBA Season 2. Noel Zarate pa rin po. Kasama si AJ Ong. Congratulations, De La Salle University. Nakauna sa UAP Championship at tinalo ang aking alma mater.
Doon ka galing kanina, di ba?
Umabot pa ako hanggang dito.
Anyway, here comes Banyares for the break. Uh-oh.
Yung nga lang, pumunta sa ibang planeta.
Nako, cue ball
Pamato.
flew off the table and of course that only means one thing. Albert Espinola now with full control.
Ball in hand. The 6 is the only issue na hinaharangan dito ng 8. Let's see if he can develop that. Or will he use it as a combination? Although medyo alanganin yung pwesto.
Yeah.
Still makeable.
Ito, since the 4 ball is there, well, kailangan pala no 5 na naman. Akala ko ito yung 5 ball. Kasi kung nag-switch tong position ng 5 and 4, pwedeng dito na lang diretso short side kung gusto niyang iwasan yung combination.
Ayun ang gagawin niya rito sa 3. Konting korida. Kasyang-kasya naman.
So most likely he's gonna go for a 6-8 after attacking the 5 into the side. Hindi lusot talaga eh.
Hindi talaga eh. There's no angle that it passes the 8 ball. Unless sa kabila, kunin niya short side. Pero mas mahirap ang preparadong galing sa 5.
Etong si Panday, just give him a few racks kasi let's give the guy a slack, di ba?
Right,
kasi first time niya ulit na nakasalang dito.
Yung kanina nga, yung mintis niya, you can attribute that to hindi pa niya kilala yung mesa. Pati yung mga preparations niya na medyo kinapos ng konti.
Once na makilala niya yung mesa, nako, he's a very, very dangerous player, I tell you. So drawing the cue ball. Tingnan natin kung anong approach niya dito.
Wala,
combination na talaga.
Ganun talaga eh. I mean, you're thinking maybe he would use some spin to nudge the 6 ball, pero mas delikado pa yon. So, this is not going to end the rack, but it's gonna be another combination.
Yeah, he just needs to mind, of course, kung saan lalanding itong green 6 after the combination on the 8.
Albert Espinola, of course, alam naman natin. Another legend.
Very
kung saan
nice.
sila nanggagaling. Mga Rizaleño itong mga to eh.
Pareha silang Antipolo,
Nuno.
pero nakatira pa rin ba talaga sa Antipolo?
Alam ko si Jericho may lugar na sa Quezon City. I'm not quite
Okay.
sure kung nasa Antipolo pa rin siya. Pero I believe si Albert Espinola, hindi pa rin nawawala yung punto eh. Andun pa rin eh.
Okay.
Rizaleño pa rin
Pero
siya
bang punto
magsalita.
ang taga Rizal?
Pag ganyan, doon
ganun
kami,
ba?
dito niya idinaan.
Okay, yeah, first time kong nalaman yan.
Ayan, tayo naman ay nanonood sa kanyang pagligpit nitong 7.
Ganun pala ang punto ng Rizaleño.
Mga Rizaleño, mga purong Tagalog yung mga yan. May mga iba pa nga dyan. Nabubuhay pa yata yung mga sepoy dito sa sa Cainta at sa
Sepoy.
Taytay. Yun yung mga indigenous.
Okay.
Pero ito, si Nuno Antipolo will tie it up with his 9.
Wow, sabi ni Nuno Antipolo dito, 1 miss, you die. Grabe naman tong si Albert Espinola.
Ito na naman, wala na namang kaduda-duda na magiging dikita na naman itong ating laban. But we're gonna have to see where it went wrong para dito kay Jericho Banyares. Yun ang naging problema.
So sa break niya, napalakas. The cue ball was slightly airborne, so that's the reason why it flew off. So napatama ng pagilid dun sa uno. Yun na nga, tumalsik palabas.
Walang ano rito talaga. Kombinasyon talaga ang ginawa rito ni Espinola to continue in this rack and able to get a run out para dito sa tinatawag ng the Black Carabao. So that should get his rhythm going as we enter rack number 7, which happens when we return. Nakikita niyo pong bola sa inyong mga screens. Yan po ang Dynasphere's Next Gen Phenolic Resin Balls. Yan po ginagamit at sa ating competition here in SBA Season 2. Once again, we greet you as you're watching us live from, nako, dami ng ingay.
Rinig na rinig ang ingay sa labas ng ating arena.
Pag yung sargong ganyan, tapos nag-iingay, alam mo, naalala ko, parang bench sa NBA, yung mga tumitira ng free throw, tapos biglang iingay. Yan,
Ganon, may ganon din sa PBA.
Kahit kanina sa UAP, daming iingay din na may nag-free throw lang.
Kumbaga parang sharking din siya.
Sasabayan pa ng tambol. Kung kailan ka bibitiw ng free throw, tatambulan ka bigla. Di nagugulat ka minsan.
Mga tactics, ha?
Oo, mga ganon. Parang dito nga ginagawa lang, sharking. Ngayon lang nila nilabas yung mga pangpaingay nilang ganyan eh.
Okay, baka dito yung kasi, nandito na kasi si Jericho. That's why siguro.
Rin.
Di ba?
Ito, safety na to, AJ. This is an easy safety shot.
No, he's gonna go for the attack. Kita-kita.
Go for the attack, tama.
Nakakalito lang kasi yung top view natin, di ba? So, kailangan talaga medyo tingnan natin bawat angle. Kahit ako rin,
alam ko malapit ng Pasko, pero do you see what I see? 6'9", napipinto.
Well, there's a possibility, but of course, since may free space naman dito, he's gonna go for the run out dito sa ano na to, sa latag ng mga bola.
Well, depends now on his tactic coming from the 4 to the 5 and the 5 to the 6. Wala na yung nasa noon ni Albert Espinola kagabi. Nagmukha tuloy siya.
Napanood ko yun kagabi. Ano yun? Acne patch.
Kaya nga sabi ko, pimple patch. Medyo...
Ina-acne pa?
May edad na to diba? Ano kaya kinain nitong medyo malangis? Marami.
Oh. Baka nag-snack sila ng mani, diba, habang naghihintay.
Pero cute eh. Cute niya tignan eh. Kulang na lang sumayaw siya ng parang Bollywood eh.
Kung pula yun.
Hindi malayo mangyari yun, di ba? So ano ba? Is it a 6-9 combination or will he find a way?
He's just gonna get behind that shorter side position ng 6. Ayan, kitang-kita naman.
Parang pag si Jericho Banyares po tumitira, parang nilalagay niya lang yung bola, yung pamato kung saan niya gusto. The only big mistake he's had so far is a miss on the 8th ball.
Yeah, earlier.
And a ball he sent to orbit.
Yung sa sargo niya kanina.
Ito. Stretchy. Ang tawag nga rito ni Doc Nicky, nire-reach.
Anyway,
I believe that term will stick, AJ. Yung pinauso ni Doc Nicky.
Yeah. Alam mo, napapansin ko ngayon sa dalawang to, parang hindi silang titinginan eh. Talagang game face yung dalawa. Si Albert, medyo pag ibang araw, umingit nakipagkulitan. Pero this time, he's different.
He knows he's up against somebody who could actually beat him.
Wow. Okay. So, ito, a rack for Jericho Banyares, Taguig Stallions. 4 games to 3, leading by 1 rack.
But it's not every day that you get a superstar free agent to join your team. Actually, he's actually signed by Taguig. Nagkataon lang yung schedule niya to start the season. No? At least yung kanilang unang laban. Hindi
sagasa dun sa natin, first few weeks natin.
May mga laban din niya abroad eh. So, but you can see the quality of the shots here from Jericho Banyares. Wag ka magkakamali rito. He's had 1 unforced error today, and he's also had 1 error on the break na lumipad yung pamato. Other than that, he has been spot on, and this is a dangerous proposition against Albert Espinola, AJ.
That's right.
Well, it is a 4-3 lead now para sa Taguig Stallions. Rack number 8 sa aming pong pagbabalik. Back with us here in SBA Season 2. Rason, yan po ang ginagamit natin mesa dito sa ating mga competition in the Sharks Billiards Association. Well, Zarate pa rin po. Kasama si AJ Ong. The question is, can Jericho Banyares keep the cue ball on the table this time?
I told you earlier, Noel, na itong si Jericho Banyares, bigyan mo lang siya ng couple of racks just to get to know the table. And he's gonna be, oh! Okay.
Pumasok ang numero 4.
Yeah, that
And a
was
shot on the 1.
Okay, opening shot dito, pwede niyang idoblete itong uno.
At from this angle, nakikita natin yung kalat ng bola from the top shot. It appears that there's no issue. That 3-9 is not an issue.
Yeah, itong 3 ball, pwede naman sa side pocket later on. So,
exactly.
tingnan muna natin.
Suave.
Very nice. How does he land on the 2 though para dun sa 3 ball? Yung kabilang corner naman kung saan pumasok yung uno, pwede rin niyang dalhin yung 3 doon. So with this setup, pwede niyang hatakin yung pato dun sa short side kung nasan yung kamay niya ngayon. Ayan.
Right.
Tingnan natin.
Although Albert
Straight
Espinola is playing already in his second week dito sa SBA, I would think that in this match, iniikot pa. Side
Ayun.
pocket
Pwede rin
talaga.
naman sa side tulad nung sinabi natin kanina.
Even if Albert Espinosa has had more table time than Jericho Banyares, pagdating dito sa one-on-one, ibang animal ito eh.
Of course. Kaya nga, yung tulad ng sinasabi ko kanina, hindi lang natuloy. Itong si Jericho, bigyan mo lang ng konting panahon para maaral yung mesa sa kanya na yan. Yung ba ganon.
Napa-double take si Panday dito sa kanyang tira sa 3. And the 5 ball clears the 8 ball.
Yeah, it does. Kaya walang problema dito.
Si Panday is now the odds-on favorite in this rack.
He can bounce all the way. Ito, sa gitna ng 6 and 9 window para dun sa 6 ball.
Looking at the possibility of his first break and run out.
Okay, pwede rin hanggang dyan na lang. Okay,
Nakita mo
looking
kung
good.
gaano katahimik yung both teams dito. They are studying this gentleman. Yung mga placement niya, kung paano siya bumitiw ng pamato. Diba? Dapat by now yung Makati maingay na eh.
Nako, tahimik nga ng Makati Titans ngayon.
Para
Pero mamaya yan for sure, Noel.
Oo, pag-irian na. Pag-irian na.
Magpupukpukan na naman ng rails to.
Bawal daw yun ha, sabi niya.
Bawal na. Pinagbawalan na. Okay.
Yan yung mga thunder sticks, gamitin yung thunder sticks. Pero pag gumamit na kayo ng barya, this is gonna be a problem, but
yeah, he wasn't intending to hit the 8 ball. Kailangan dun lang lumagpas lang yung pato. He was hoping to take the 8 dun sa may nearest corner pocket dun.
well, now he's gonna have to go across the table. Teka muna, parang tira pabuntis yata ang susubukan. No, he went for it.
The cue ball hopped. Makikita natin sa replay yun tumalon.
Oo.
Buti hindi tumalsik palabas.
At buti na lang may enough angle pa rin siya para papasukin itong 9. In the same corner, he just put in that 8. But this is not an automatic. It is automatic if your name is Jericho Banyares.
Still no smile, Noel. Hindi pa rin ngumingiti itong si Jericho Banyares.
The last time na napangiti ko si Jericho Banyares, nagsabi ako ng corny joke.
Corny joke. Okay, yun lang pala yung kiliti niya.
Yun lang talaga pwedeng magpatawa rito. But he's on a mission dito. Again, making a ball on the break. At hindi na nakatayo ito si Nuno Antipolo sa kanyang kinaupuan. Great back shot to open things up here, AJ. At ito yung pinag-uusapan natin kanina.
Yeah.
How does he separate the 3 from the 9? Nahanapan niya.
Hindi, na diretso sa may 2 ball kanina, no? He just cheated the pocket to the left, tapos pinapair niya for the side pocket yung 3.
Ito yung trying to let his stroke loose a little bit, pero landed awkwardly behind the 8. But
Cue ball hopped.
Oo.
Dun sa may rail. It's a good thing na hindi nga talaga tumalsik palabas.
Well, he's learned his lesson from his break the last time. Jericho Banyares on fire. Now up 5-3 kontra kay Albert Espinola. We'll be back. Stay with us. At maraming salamat sa Wilcon Depot sa inyong patuloy na pagsuporta ng Sharks Billiards Association Season 2. Noel Zarate pa rin po kasama si AJ Ong and a red hot Jericho Banyares. If you're just joining us, he is the latest member of the defending champion Taguig Stallions. And he is running roughshod over Albert Espinola right now. Tignan natin yung kanya sargo.
Leading by 2 games na ngayon itong si Panday. Magandang pangitain para sa Taguig.
Pumasok yung numero 8 pero hindi ko alam kung anong balak niya gawin
Walang
dito.
atake sa uno dito this time, Noel. So he's gonna try and hide the cue ball, of course. Kaso nga lang, medyo may kahirapan since kalat-kalat ang mga bola. Halos walang nasa gitna ng mesa. So he needs to think of a way na talagang maidikit itong pato somewhere.
Kung ikaw titira nito, ano gagawin mo?
On the left side of the 1 ball, tatamaan ko na lang hoping na yung pato matago na lang dito sa may 5 siguro. Or pwedeng kabilang side naman. Pero yun na nga, tinan natin dito ha.
Extension already used on the very first shot. Para dito kay Banyares.
Make that the 4 once again. 4 pala pero ito.
9.
9 ang nakaharang.
Nakadikit pa sa rail yung pamato rito, making it extra difficult para dito kay Albert Espinola. Meron siyang lusot dito, AJ, from the top rail.
The short rail?
Yeah.
Oh, yun lang yung isa sa mga options niya dito, ang tamaan tong uno. Magagaling dito sa may short rail. Tingnan natin. Medium speed, tamaan yung uno, hoping na yung cue ball matago somewhere. Okay, hitting this with medium speed. Matamaan lang ang uno. And hoping na magtago. Pero this time, it presents as a possible combination for the 3 into the side.
At least tinanggal niya yung direct pocket para dito sa numero 1 na bola. By hitting that, you hope to contain the 1 ball as well para dito kay Panday.
Going for the combination 1-3. Oh, lusot naman pala pero napanipis pa yung tira niya doon sa uno.
Well, this is not an easy comeback shot para kay Black Carabao.
Well, it's a doable 1 ball. So sa kanilang scoreline ngayon, naghahabol sila na dapat makadalawang diretso para mag neck to neck ulit. Kailangan niya atakihin tong uno.
Can't blame Espinola if he attacks this right now.
Ay, sumabit nga lang sa may side.
Placing lang daw. Placing lang daw. Kita yata eh.
Yun, buti na lang.
Tinuro na niya yung yung kanto ng side pocket eh.
First time kong narinig na magsalita ngayon si Albert. Kanina talaga wala eh. He's game face talaga eh.
Kanina kasi kumakanta.
Nakasimangot.
Kumakanta kaya hindi nagsasalita.
Oo.
Rail first.
Yes. Very nice. Okay. So ito, very doable din yung pot sa side pocket para dito sa blue 2.
Mukhang ligpitable na ito eh.
Well, it is, pero medyo may kahirapan. Matrabaho pa din kahit papano. So, although open yung tira sa blue 2 sa may side pocket, yung 3 ball yung kanyang iniintindi dito na kailangan, sana, dapat side pocket din. Pero,
side, corner pwede.
yeah. Ideally, dapat side. Pero sa situation niya kanina, no choice but to take this sa may corner pocket na lang instead.
Well, Banyares is giving us a clinic on table management right now.
Okay, again, just hold position dito sa areang to. Short side position ng orange 5. Baksak lang. Yan. He would have wanted to end up straighter sana para talagang pasunurin na lang niya yung pato dito.
He can still do that.
With this angle, let's see. Mukhang kaya naman din. Banayad lang. Mas lalapit din.
Pag sinasabi natin pakurida, AJ, ibig sabihin, that's just a fancy word for saying move forward.
No.
Pag sinabi natin pahatak or pabatak, that's just a fancy word of saying reverse.
Yeah. So from the 6 now to the 7, he can go 2 rails forward.
Pakurida.
Pakurida.
Yeah.
Short rail, side rail, and of course getting to the 7. Teka lang.
Okay.
It's a good thing. Ganun yung nangyari. Buti, mabait ang 9 dito kay Jericho. So pwede niyang iwasan yung 9. Pwede rin niyang tamaan din yung 9 ball.
Para umangat.
ng konting-konti lang dapat para ma-prep lang para sa may kabilang corner pocket. Let's see. Kaya naman atang maiwasan na. Tingnan natin. Ayun. Buti. Ay! Uh-oh.
The second time it's happened to Banyares tonight. Yung iniisip yung preparasyon para sa 9, naiwan tuloy ang object ball. At sabi
tama
ni
ka dun,
Albert
Noel.
Espinola, Merry Christmas ulit sa'yo, Panday.
Tama ka doon. That's the reason why he was thinking kung paano niya matatamaan yung 9 na hindi lalayo doon sa may corner pocket na yan.
The 3-game winning streak of Jericho Banyares comes to an end as the Black Carabao is going to cut the lead down to 1. Pero makita mo kung gaano siya kaseryoso. Seryoso din ang mga kampi niya. This was the Banyares miss for the second time tonight. Naiwan ang bola sa bingit ng butas, CJ.
Napakapal yung 7, di ba? Kasi iniintindi niya yung 9 ball. Kung medyo napanipis pa yung tama niya sa 9, baka kasi lumihis pa. Anyway.
Yep. 1 rack lead for Banyares. Espinola to break when we return. And maraming salamat sa Go Hotels, North EDSA, and Timog, Quezon City sa inyong patuloy na pagsuporta rito sa ating SBA Season 2. The Black Carabao is back breaking. Can he break back? Yun.
Isang rack lang naman. Oh, ang lakas nun, ha?
Lakas nga nun.
Mabigi ako.
Problema, sa sobrang lakas, nahiya tuloy magpasukan yung mga bola.
Nako.
But push out coming up now for
Indeed.
Jericho Banyares.
Yeah, push out situation for Banyares. So saan niya kaya ito ipo-push out? Ideally, huwag niyang iiwan ng madali ang tira sa yellow 1 ball.
Umiingay na naman yung Makati Titans na yan, ha?
Where does he push out?
Push na nga, announced.
Near the rail. Is he gonna leave something? Okay, not bad.
If you were Albert Espinola, ibabalik mo ba to kay Panday? Dinikit niya sa rail, eh.
Nako. Well, kita naman yung uno. That's the good news for Albert Espinola. So he's got options here. Attacking the 1 ball, baka hindi niya makontrol yung pato para makita yung 2. Kaya most likely baka itago na lang niya ulit ito.
Spadahan has happened.
Using the 3 and 6 as covering balls. Very nice.
That's the most successful cover so far na ginawa rito ni Albert Espinola. Tandaan natin, dalawang safety shots niya
Twice,
earlier.
yes, earlier.
Na expose.
Yes, bumulaga at nakita na naman yung bola.
Si Panday gets ambitious here and attacks the 9 ball. Dinaplisan lang.
Oh, not bad. Not bad. That's a good result coming from Jericho Banyares. So, natamaan naman niya yung uno. Nadaplisan. Kaya tumakbo muli itong pato. Yung cue ball.
Unti-unti na nawawala ng taguan itong si Black Carabao. Once again, nadikit na naman ang pamato sa rail. Sino pumapalo?
Kaya nga narinig ko.
Para may construction na nangyayari. Ayan. Uy!
Oh, Oh, he tried to attack the 2 ball. Wow.
That's a great shot.
And it's a good thing na yung 1 ball tumama sa 9, kaya napaganda yung tira para sa 1.
Tinitignan niya paano siya pupunta sa numero 3. Ang ating ano nang bambanta? Mabaya.
Mabaya. Yung stun lang.
Lalabas na naman ni Bimbo yung kodigo natin na makikita na lahat ng mga malalaro sa baba.
Yung mga Tagalog words.
Ito. Mabaya na.
Okay.
Ano kasunod, AJ? Pagkatapos ng mabaya?
Ano nga ba tong purple 4?
Ayan, may kodigo ka na.
Ube.
Lila. Ayan na.
Lila.
Nasa harapan mo na. Lila.
Pero parang lavender yung itsura.
Maghanap ka pa ba ng eksaktong ganyang kulay?
Okay. Looking good. Albert Espinola. So
Kahel.
side for the Kahel 5. Ayan. Pero hindi rin hawig yung kulay.
Umiingay na naman yung Taguig naman.
Slightly mumugation pero nilunok naman ng bulsa itong 5.
Yan yung magmumumugnas bigla may gumulat sa'yo.
Oh, napalunok ka. Nangyari na ba sa'yo yun?
Ilang beses na.
Listerine ba?
Sakit sa ilong nun kasi abot dun eh. Ito ngayon.
Hatak lang. Palapit lang dito.
Batacations.
Yes, kung nasan yung kamay niya. Okay.
Batacations.
Very nice. Eto na.
Sige, bigyan mo.
Neck to neck na naman tayo dito.
Bigyan mo.
Ay, safe to say na yan. Walang problema yan. Hindi na ako mapapaya ng safe to say.
Pumusta ka na dyan.
Aba. Eto na. Final ball. Espinola.
Kita na naman tayo dito. Wala talagang gusto magpaiwan. 5-all. Not like yesterday when the Taguig Stallions raced to a 5-0 lead, a 9-1 lead, an 11-4 lead na hinabol din naman ng Makati. This one is coming off that kick shot galing kay Jericho Banyares.
Ito yung highlight, oh. Itong
Oo.
atake sa dos. Very nice. Tapos very fortunate din at the same time na tumama sa 9 ng maganda para ma-prep magkaroon ng bulsa.
Nahawi yung 9
Yes.
sa pagiging harang. At sunod-sunod na ni Black Carabao, a.k.a. Nuno Antipolo, a.k.a. Albert Espinola, ang kanyang unang run out. Yan na. So it is now tied at 5. We will have our rack number 11 when we return. Stay with us. Maraming salamat sa ating mga kaibigan sa One Ball Billiards sa inyong pagtulong sa ating SBA Season 2 as we come to you live still here at the Sharks Billiards Arena in Morato, Quezon City. Kung nandito po kayo sa area ito, pwede pong pumunta rito. Libre po ang pagpasok. So you can watch the live action of SBA Season 2, this matchup between the Titans and the Stallions. One ball made on the break para kay Black Carabao. Medyo nakasapatos lang yung opening shot niya rito, AJ.
Yeah, that's right. Pero sa side lang naman ng 7 ball. Buti na lang hindi totally in front of the 7. So, very doable shot on the 1 ball. Albert Espinola, tingnan natin ha.
Pinapako na yata yung pundasyon para sa kisame.
Okay. So getting to that 2
Yun,
ball.
yun yung challenge.
Ingat lang sa 6 ball na pwedeng maging oh, okay. So that was a safety attempt
Yeah.
rather than attacking the 1 ball.
Yung safety pa na ginawa ni Espinola rito is the tawid dagat type.
Now, which means na talagang ginamit yung almost full extent ng table para palayuin yung pato.
He has to travel now about 8 feet and 10 inches.
Kasi total lang 9 feet
9
naman.
feet yan. Siyempre. Di naman dikit sa rail.
Ayun na nga.
Oh, hello.
Uh-oh. Hang on. Okay. So both corner pockets available, I think. Tingnan natin kasi yung 6 ball, I'm not sure if it's blocking the path for the 1.
Malaki ba?
Kaya pang palusutin sa green 6. Is he going for the side? Hang on. Okay.
Lusot.
Okay, lusot naman pala.
Ba talagang, just when we thought that Jericho Banyares was about to pull away, nung lamang siya ng 5-3. Ito si Albert Espinola has found another gear.
What was that?
Miscue.
Hindi. Grabe naman yung tunog na yun.
Putol
Parang
ang
sa
tako.
miscue.
Kasi bawal lang namang magganyan yung mga players. Pero yung mga fans pwede
Yung mga fans pa
nasabayan.
pwede.
Oo.
Okay. Corner for the 3 or is it going to be the side? Side pocket.
Ganda
Cue
pala
ball
ito.
bouncing nicely for that 4 ball.
Again, great speed control. Sino ba yan? Si Solsona yata yun.
Nag-iingay. Sumabit pero uy. Okay, that was pretty close.
So, good evening nga pala sa ating technical head, si Aris Almario.
It's Professor Freeze.
Sa Professor Freeze. Kausap ko kahapon yan. Gusto daw niyang lalaban daw siya dyan pero dapat yung shot clock sa 15 seconds may tunog na.
May tunog na dapat. Okay. Or baka walang shot clock para talagang
Hindi, okay
totally
lang may
freeze.
shot clock. Basta tumunog lang sa 15 kasi doon siya titira eh.
Okay. Okay.
Doon siya papasok sa shooting motion niya.
So far, so good for the Espinola. 3 balls away. Masasabi ko to, safe to say na talaga. Walang kaproblema. Same pocket for the 8 and 9.
Sige, binitiwan mo rin lang naman.
Once again, to take the lead, Makati.
Uy, nakatatlong sunod kanina si Panday. Eto, tatlong sunod naman para kay Black Carabao.
Alright, so 6 games para dito sa Makati Titans. Lamang ng isa, si Espinola.
This is, I believe, his first. Nagkaspadahan ba kanina? Nagkaspadahan pa ng konti.
Ng konti,
Hindi pala,
yes.
Hindi pala break and run out. But this attempt at a safety para kay Jericho Banyares.
Tumama
Open
nga
to
lang
that.
sa 9. Diba? In-expect niya na lumagpas yung cue ball dun sa may 9 ball para maging pantago sana.
Well, 1-9. Nakuha naman dito ni Albert Espinola. At yan, yung conviction on the shot on the side which has claimed many heartaches this week. Not a problem for the man they call Nuno Antipolo. Talagang na parang ano lang shooting practice lang para sa kanya eh. Lamang na po, Makati Titans dito after 3 straight wins by Albert Espinola. We'll be right back. Maraming salamat sa Cook Sportswear for your continued support of SBA Season 2. Noel Zarate pa rin po, AJ Ong. At ang balita ko, meron daw tayong mag-i-interview mamaya pag may timeout.
Yes, si Cara Fuentes. Mamaya tingnan natin na kung
Akala ko si
magta-time
Bimbo.
out.
Akala ko si Bimbo yung mag-i-interview.
Yun nga, gusto ko sana si Boss Bimbo eh.
Oh. Ating pong head writer. And
It's looking like a
Nakakalaw
dry
yung
break.
nuebe, oh.
Oh, hang on.
Hoy, may meeting.
Teka lang.
May meeting.
Okay.
Paano
so,
yan?
Yeah, there's no way to hit the one ball. Mahirap din yung push-out situation dito.
Oo.
Dahil malapit yung 9.
Well, you're gonna have to kick at this one ball if you're Jericho Banyares.
Kahit si Jericho, napapatitig lang sa
Ayun,
pangyayari dito.
kaya nga, ano ba ang tawag dyan? Isang
Meeting the Avance.
Japanese character yun eh.
Ah?
Yung ganyan, rank, ganyan.
Ano ba tawag
Parang
dyan? Sige
letra, ewan ko.
Nag-aral ako ng Nihongo, nakalimutan ko na. Una banda, tapos
Yan.
ayun.
Talaga, kick at
Banayad, napakaganda. So, pwede rin dito, same, kaso nga lang, kung magagaling siya sa may side rail, tapos
Wala,
right
baka
between
ma-scratch yan
the
eh.
5 and the short rail, baka mabenta pa yung uno.
Eh, tsaka sa kabila naman siya dadaan, may scratch din dyan.
Yeah, I'm talking about the
Oh,
other
the other
side,
side?
the other side.
Well,
oo.
that's 2 rails.
Yeah.
So, hittable. But what is the result going to be?
Baka mabenta niya to
1,
dito.
2.
Baka mabenta niya to. Yun ang nga sinasabi ko.
Pero, one ball ba yung 2 sa 4?
Yes, pero from the shot on the 1 ball, pwede naman yung tamaan yung 4 ball to free up the 2 and 4.
Next question, 5 and 7.
5 and 7, mamaya na. Natin ko grabe naman.
Kuya, di ba sinasabi
Hindi
mo?
tayo wizard.
4 shots ahead, di ba?
Oo. Ito, matamaan itong 4 and 2. Okay, very nice.
O, yan lang yung sagot mo sa 5 and 7.
5 and 7.
Yan lang yung sagot mo.
Itong 5, mamaya tingnan natin.
Oh, pupuntahan na ni Jericho yan.
Hindi, he's digging down. Para
Ay,
maiwasan lang
iniwasan.
talagang tumama ng kahit anong bola. 4-9
Yun.
ang pwede.
Yun
Since
ang
yun na
pwede.
nga, nakarating siya ng maganda dito sa red 3. So kitang-kita natin dito. He just needs to, of course, look out for the 8. Kailangan na ilalim dito yung tama ng pato. Okay, very nice. Straight and combo.
Kaya si Jericho, tatlong rack abbreviated. This will be his fourth
Fourth?
abbreviated rack. If he makes the 9. Fourth
Alright.
abbreviated rack for Jericho Banyares. At
Once again,
naitabla.
tying up.
Oo.
Yeah. 6 games apiece.
He's had 1 run out. I believe may break and run out din yata siya kanina. But 4 of his 6 wins, shortcut ang nangyari. Kita mo naman yung sargo dito ni Albert Espinola na akala mo, pupunit na yung tapete.
Minsan lang yun yung halos lahat ng mga bola sa isang side lang ng mesa.
Sabi nga kanina, may meeting. Ayun lang, na-open up lahat. Oh, that kick shot by Espinola, which is not easy by any means. And that set up this 4-9 combination for Jericho Banyares, who has tied it up at 6. Rack 13 when we return. We continue to bring you the action of SBA Season 2. Salamat kay Radya Patalinghog and the rest of the people at WizKid Works, Maintenance and Supplies. So Jericho Banyares, so far so good sa kanyang sargo. Only one dry break so far for him.
Alam mo, Noel, hindi
Two dry
talaga
breaks.
nagkakamali. No? Hindi nagkakamali yung mga coaches sa pagpili kung sino ang mag-one-on-one tonight. Grabe ang ganda so far. Nasa gitna pa lang tayo ng ating race to 13. Almost at the halfway point, pero very entertaining na nakikita natin. At yun nga, no, merong nakapansin dito sa ating comment section. Carrie Ann Allman from North Carolina saying, how are they making so many combos on the 9?
It just so happens that they line up.
Yeah,
There are nights like that. In fact, but that's a great point you just made because, AJ, we have not seen this many combination shots in the past few weeks.
Yeah.
And it's happening on one-on-one, no less.
And I'd like to greet also Kelvin Gomez Nanyong saying road to Hill Hill battle na to. At si Clint Fernandez. Clint Fernandez, happy viewing to you. Laging nanonood tong si Clint.
Right.
Abbreviated, says Carrie.
That was abbreviated 5 times already tonight. 4 from Banyares, 1 from Espinola.
Sa mga nakatutok sa cable at sa ibang platforms, pwede po tayong mag-comment sa Facebook. Nakatutok po kami ngayon sa Facebook,
Sa Facebook,
comments.
pero
Yes.
meron din dyan. May YouTube pa, may
May
TikTok,
TikTok,
pa.
yes. Okay, so 3 to the corner. Walang problema kay Albert
Yung problema, yung mga nagko-construction dyan sa tabi.
sa labas. Oo nga, parang tunog construction nga, no? Pero mga fans po yan na nag-iingay dito sa loob ng arena.
Nako, how can you shark the daddy shark?
Nako. Okay, very nice. He
Pinandar
landed
pa
pretty straight there, so no choice but to draw the cue ball all the way na to bounce from the side rail para makabalik dito sa 5.
That is the 5. This is the 6 ball
Yeah.
round.
Okay, so
Gutom,
far
na daw
so
yung,
good.
gutom na daw yung karpentero, AJ.
Nako. Okay. So, 8 ball, pwedeng same pocket, pwedeng side pocket kung gusto niyang pigilan yung pato dito. So, depende na lang.
I believe this will be Espinola's 3rd run out. Isa may break and run out siya. This will be a run out. Napipintong run out dito. And both players have minimized their mistakes already and up to this point.
Hindi, tsaka since umpisa naman yung kanina talagang actually well expected naman na magkaka-errors naman kahit papano, di ba? Kasi nag-a-adjust pa mga players natin. They're starting to warm up.
For Jericho Banyares, it's twice na iniwan na niya ang isang object ball sa butas. Na nailigpit naman ni Albert Espinola. But this run out is going to feel good for the Black Carabao. Lumamang na naman po rito Makati Titans 7-6. Tandaan natin, the Titans have yet to win this week. And dating back to last Friday, they're on a 3-game losing streak na, AJ.
Nako. So ito, balikan natin yung nangyari sa previous rack. So after a couple of safety exchanges, ayun, nung nakita na yung uno, walang problema para kay Nuno Antipolo.
Yung run out ngayon nangyari doon. That was off a dry break actually by Jericho Banyares. Talaga nakita mo, talagang nothing is stopping him right now. The question is, can he break well?
You know what? Sa tingin ko, hil-hil tayo tonight.
Ay, nako,
Hit-hit tayo
AJ.
tonight.
7-6. Makati, magbabalik po kami. First Executive, maraming salamat din sa inyong patuloy na pagsuporta ng SBA Season 2. And it is now Albert Espinola breaking as ito sa ating one-on-one Wednesday. Dikitan po tayo dito. Isa pong abante rito ng Makati Titans looking for win number 1 and trying to snap a 3-match losing streak. 9. Gumagalaw.
Looks like a dry break.
Yun na lang talaga eh. Espinola has to be able to sustain his great runs at the table by making break shots. Pero wala eh. This is not without issue. Yung 5 na yan, saka yung 7, magkasama na naman.
5 and 7, yun na lang talaga yung parang pinaka-problema. Pero tingnan natin sa kabila naman, dito sa may kabilang side ng 5, kaya naman niya sa may corner kung saan malapit yung red 3. Pero kung kaya niyang sirain or i-break yung 5 and 7, much better syempre.
Good roll by Banyares.
May katanungan tayo dito sa Facebook. Si M, sino pinalitan ni Banyares? It's Henrik Dogiles. Ayan. And we've got Merk Muling Bayan na laging nakatutok dito. Sabi parehong magaling sa offense at depensa.
Yeah,
napakagandang laban, di ba?
Ganda na matchup talaga.
We also have Ron Dominic Cornejo. Shout out to you. Pati kay VJ Cornejo watching from Baliwag City. Happy viewing, guys.
Ito magiging key shot natin dito, AJ. He's on the 4.
4 to the 5. Ito na talaga ang pinag-uusapan dito. Sa kabilang corner, kung saan papasok tong 4 ball, diba? Yung kabila naman, mukhang hindi rin available because of the 7. Kaya yan, tulad nung sinabi ko kanina, ito lang yung pocket na available kung saan malapit kanina yung red 3. So corner pocket for that orange 5.
He's gonna run into the 7
or
ball.
side. Hang on. I'm not sure kung nakapatong, nakadikit tong 7. Pero parang pwede rin sa side pocket. Ayun. Yun lang talagang...
Well, Banyares still gets fortunate. May naka-eclipse na 9 ball doon sa papunta niya sa 5. I'm not sure kung kitang panipis ba itong 5 to.
No, mukhang hindi naman this time. So, kailangan niyang gumamit dito ng rail. So, yung tira niya kanina sa side pocket, makeable naman eh. Probably na ilang siya dun sa 7 ball na parang baka nakasandal, di ba? Anyway, coming from the side rail, hoping to make the 5 into that side. One rail kick, dapat papasok ang 5. Not bad, not bad. Ang hirap nun, ang hirap tansyahin nun.
Pero natingan na naman siya and this now leaves an opening for Banyares.
Sugal na yon, Noel, yung ginawa niya kanina. And speaking of sugal, gusto mo pagpustahan natin ngayon.
ikaw.
Sino?
Ikaw
Kanino
muna,
kasi
mauna.
first pick ka kung sino. Tapos kung sino nga matalo, syempre siya magbabayad ng dinner mamaya. Sasama ako sa inyo.
Pwede. I'm actually a fan of both of these gentlemen. But I think kahit na bago lang
Okay.
ito si Jericho, I'm going
Go
with
for
Panday.
Jericho.
I'm
Sige,
going with
matik
Panday.
ako na kay Nuno Antipolo since idol ko naman talaga tong si Albert Espinola. Sige Ano tayo, pares? Okay.
Pero pag ako nanalo, buffet.
Aray ko po. Ang daya ni Noel Zarate, guys.
Pwede.
Okay, pwede yun. Buffet, oo.
Nasa side dinaan. Better look at the 7 ball para kay Banyares.
Yung mga viewers natin, pwedeng pumusta.
Oy, pustahan nyo itong
Oo.
mga to, guys.
Naku, sayang kung tayo lang pwede. Kaso nga lang di
Diba,
pwede, di ba?
we're
Naka-duty
disqualified.
tayo. So guys, kayo, pwede po kayong pumusta. Lalo na kung idol nyo, isa sa mga players dito.
Place your bets.
Yeah, show your support, di ba? Palakihin natin to.
Ito,
Final ball.
Tiri-rich time para kay Panday.
Walang problema.
Maka na naman sa walang problema.
Namata ang 9. Eto na. 7 games apiece and I told you earlier, Noel, this is going to be a hill sa tingin ko. With the things going on right now, talagang wala pang umaalagwa. Ganito pa rin.
But this was the attempt of Albert Espinola na ipapasok yung 5
Yes, yun na nga eh. Medyo sugal na talaga yun.
And that opened everything up para dito kay Jericho Banyares. Na may tabla itong ating laban at 7 racks apiece. Na ikanti pa ng konti itong numero 9 para makita pa rin ang 6 ball. And the rest was just wide open season para dito kay Panday. 7 into the side. Yeah, super slow motion.
Ito, bago tayo mag-commercial break, Merc,
Bago tayo mag-commercial
Hang on.
break, may interview tayo.
meron pa palang
magaganap.
interview guys at
Oo.
abangan po natin.
Yan. Sino ba? Sino mag-interview? It
Ang ating
is...
magandang mag-i-interview na si Cara Fuentes. Go, Cara.
Ayan. Good evening, everybody. I'm one of SBA's courtside correspondents, Cara Andrea Fuentes. And we're here with coach of Taguig Stallions. Maraming nagulat sa Magic bunot mo, coach, si Jericho Banyares. A lot would say he would be the ace of your team. Do you agree?
Oo naman, si Jericho Banyares yan eh. Easily top 5 best player in the Philippines.
Yun! Palakpakan sa ating Jericho Banyares ng Taguig Stallions. Do you have anything else to say, coach?
Marami ba nagulat?
Maraming nagulat. Maraming nagulat.
Kasama yan talaga sa original plan namin. Isasabay ko dapat kay Romel Santos nung Monday. Kaya lang may mga may mga schedule pa na laro sa labas. Kaya hindi namin naisama kagad.
Ayun. Salamat na nandito na si Jericho Banyares. Alright. Toss back to AJ and Noel.
All right, we're gonna take this short break, guys. We'll be back for more action from SBA Season 2. Once again, we thank our friends from MSW Mega Sports World. Sports betting pusta na. Yan yung dati nilang tagline. I don't know if they're
Ayun.
still using it. Pero kung kayo, kanino kayo pupusta? Kay Banyares o kay Espinola? Ako, pinili ko si Panday. Pinili
yun.
naman ni AJ si Black Carabao.
Of
Sino
course.
magwawagi ngayon?
Aba. Dinner Okay.
Naku, nawala na yung sandata ni Banyares sa kanyang sargo, AJ.
Hindi na pagbigyan ng 5. Papunta na sana sa may side pocket. Pero may katanungan dito, si Merc, Muling Bayan, pwede na pala magpalit ng player.
Yes.
Diba? Sabi niya dito. Well,
Actually, you submit a list kasi.
Yeah.
Tapos may mga reserve players din naman.
So, ang explanation ni Coach Jaynard Orque na si Dugiles, si Henrik Dugiles, ano talaga siya, dapat reserve player. So, yung original plan is si Jericho Banyares talaga ang
Right.
dapat nakasama simulat sa pool.
Ganda naman ng patama na yun ni Albert Espinola, getting that one sinkitable shot. Target practice na ito. Pag nakuha niya yung dos, everything's out in the open.
Yeah, everything looks good for Albert Espinola. Corner ang 3, 4 side, pero lumagpas. Teka lang.
Ingat.
Napalapit pa sa 5 at ito po yung tinatawag naming na sapatos.
Bakit?
May ibang term pero
Hindi, yung nakasapatos kasi, nakaangat yung plangketa mo. Para ka
Oo.
naka-high heels yung, yung kamay mo.
kaya yun yung reason why sinabing nakasapatos. Para naka-stiletto.
Oo.
Okay. Very... Oh! Sayang yun. Pero napakahirap nun.
Yeah.
The danger of scratching dun sa may side pocket is in play. He knows that. Kaya medyo nailang lang itong si si Jericho. Ay, si ano pala, si Albert.
Mga si Jericho Banyares cannot use a jump cue. That is not allowed dito po sa ating Sharks
Pero
Billiards Association.
napaka-jumpable nito.
Oh, sobrang jumpable talaga.
Oo.
Pasok pa yan kay Panday if he had the jump cue, but now he's gonna use his extension.
Eto, just to make it clear, Miss Ira De Leon, sabi niya kasi dito, may reserve pa yung reserved player. Hindi, original plan, dapat si Jericho Banyares talaga dun sa opening night natin. Siya talaga yung nakatoka, nakasama sa roster. Diba,
Pero hindi siya available.
O hindi lang available for a couple of weeks siguro, merong tournament. So, napagbigyan and then nung okay na siya, pinasok na itong si Jericho.
Hindi madali ang tira dito para kay Albert Espinola. We look to have like some kind of a safety battle.
Yeah, this will take a while.
Yeah.
Not for too long.
Not for too long. That's a makeable shot para dito kay Jericho Banyares.
And speaking of Jericho Banyares, sabi dito ni Prince Hamal Tataro, Panday, 1M Sugal, pati lupa. Sabi niya dito. Ganun siya ka-confident dito kay Panday. At kung ako naman din, sa kalidad ni Panday, ganun din. Halos the same.
And Jaynard Orcazeric, one of the top 5 players in the Philippines.
Kaya nabanggit mo kanina, parang mukhang ano ba to? Michael Jordan ng
Could be,
Taguig,
di ba? Naghahanap ka ng star player sa team mo. Not to take anything away from guys like Ordanites.
So look at that shot right there.
Di
Diba?
Whitey, mga ganon, yung si Plong Plong Pulpul.
Yeah.
Diba? Romeo Silvano. They have a lot of really good players on that roster. But if you have somebody like this in your lineup, that's your MJ.
Napakalaking advantage ng Taguig Stallions.
And to think they're the defending champions. At naghahabol sila kasi tandaan po natin, ang nangyari sa Taguig ng week number
First
1.
week.
Yep.
Yes.
When they went up against the Quezon City Dragons, they were swept. And there was no sweep prior to that sa kasaysayan po ng SBA.
Ito pa yung nakakatawa. Kasi yung pinaka-least na nag-perform nung last season, sila pa yung nag-sweep
Oo.
sa
Yung walang
defending
naipanalo
champion.
last season.
Oo. QC Dragons, hindi pinascore ang Taguig nung first week.
At ngayon, itong Taguig naman doing their best na hindi pa scoring naman ng Makati Titans. After the Titans defeated the Parañaque Kings last week, 3-2.
Looking good talaga. Jericho Banyares. Sabi ni Doc Nicky, nakatutok dito sa Facebook. 1-on-1, ganun din ang scoring natin tonight. Aba, nag-hill last night, di ba? Tama ba?
Hindi, 13-11.
Hindi ba? Okay, medyo
13-11.
close, pretty close.
Almost.
Pero yun na nga sinasabi ko mukhang hill tayo tonight, guys.
Panday strikes again. 8-7, lamang na pa ulit ang Taguig Stallions. Halfway to the goal. Actually, kanina pa halfway kasi race to 13 pa na tayo rito. But 8-7 already, 5 racks away from securing another win para dito sa kupunan ng Makati. And yan ang mintis kanina ni Albert Espinola. The scratch was in play. Napanipis ng bahagya. And this was the counter safety naman. Na sinubukan ni Albert Espinola na sabi ni Panday, I can make that.
Ayan medyo may kalayuan pero walang problema at napaganda pa sa pagtama dun sa Brown 7 to get in line with that 4 ball sa side pocket. And the rest is history.
Tactical approach para dito kay Jericho Banyares. But it's still a close matchup between him and the captain. Ditong kupunan ng Makati Titans, itong si Albert Espinola. 8-7 lead for the Stallions. We'll be right back. Salamat sa mga kaibigan natin sa Smart Sports, especially itong si Epo Quimpo, Baji Del Rosario, Froy Andaya, at ang ating mga bossing dyan sa Smart Sports. Thank you for your continued support of SBA Season 2. Noel Zarate with AJ Ong and Jericho Banyares wanting to get his break mojo back. 9 ball is moving.
Yeah, pretty close.
Gagabihin si 9 and there's a possible 2-9 combination.
Pretty reminiscent kung anong nangyari doon sa ating first and second rack kanina. Na yung 9 ball, malapit dun sa may mismong corner pocket na yan.
Saka ang daming traffic issues dito. So, Espinola is studying after he makes the 1 ball. How does he land on this 2 ball? Is it a possible 2-9 combination? We've already had 5 abbreviations today. 4 from Banyares, 1 from Espinola.
Wala munang ngiti kay Albert. So definitely, yung sinabi mo nga kanina, 2-9. If he can get behind that combination, okay.
Well,
All right.
medyo not where he wanted to land kasi napanipis yung tama niya sa 8 at
Pwede
napalayo
namang
tuloy yung pamato.
gamitin yung pamato na dito. Pwede rin. So, karambola, 9. Iilaliman lang tong pato para syempre. Ayun, sa Paul ang 9.
Another abbreviated rack going the way of Albert Espinola, his second of the night. At dahil doon, naitabla na naman yung ating score. 8-8. And no
8-8.
smiling. Tama ka. No? Walang ngiti-ngiti para dito kay...
Wala,
Albert Espinola.
both guys ganyan
si
kanina pa.
Jericho, ganyan talaga si Jericho.
Pag ganito bang, first time ko kasi mag one-on-one eh. So, wala bang fist bump? Walang nagaganap na ganyan, no?
Baka masapak pa siya. Pag
Nako.
Anyway, panapos ni Espinola sa 9. And it is a tight game once again. We'll be back for more action from SBA Season 2.
again with me, Kaya Andrea Fuentes of SBA. We're here with Coach Alexander. Nagulat ka ba, Coach, na si Jericho Banyares ang tinupat sa ating Carabao?
Siyempre, lahat naman na surprise para para sa napili nilang isa sa magaling na aces nila sa team nila.
Pero nakikita mo naman, Coach, hindi nagkakatalo ang kanilang score. Dikit na dikit pa rin. Anong masasabi mo sa iyong player na si Kyle?
Of course, hindi naman sila nakakasigurado dahil ang captain namin champion din yan. Napakahusay din yan.
Palakpakan!
Hindi rin papayag yan dahil siyempre may pride din yan na dito, veteranong player na manlalaro sa Pilipinas yan. Kaya kahit sino lalabanan yan. Si Black Carabao.
Yes! At yun, ace versus ace. Back to Noel and
salamat.
Ace. Yan, maraming salamat.
Napangiti si Jericho Banyares.
Ba't napangiti?
Nung pinuri-puri, of course,
Aba
ni
naman.
Coach Alex Reyes yan. Pusopay.com, maraming salamat sa lahat na nanonood sa atin dyan ngayon. Abay, dikitan nga itong ating laban dito, AJ 8. All one team is 5 points away from the match. And the Black Carabao is a serious Carabao.
Very serious Carabao ngayon, talaga. Eto na. Aha.
Naku,
Two ball
nasipay
na.
pa ba ito?
Oh,
Nasipay
ball.
pa ba ito?
That's too bad. Nako naman.
Double time na yung mga nagko-construction.
Ito, Noel, sabi dito ni Kelvin, the inclusion of Banyares in the Taguig lineup adds up to the things to take note of once they face the QC Dragons again. Si Jeronimo, former team captain ng Stallions, transferring to the Dragons side. And now, Banyares, former captain of the Dragons, transferring to the Stallions.
Yun na nga, maganda nga yun.
Diba?
That's a good point. Ano?
Oo.
That adds to our story. Pero Jericho Banyares was not able to finish season 1.
So, sa gitna ng season, may nangyari. Naging busy.
Naging busy rin bigla. And they had to be
Okay.
replaced in the lineup. So, titignan natin if Jericho can actually ride this out. This is only the second time na lalaban ng Taguig Stallions in our first in this second season. Tanda natin, in our first week, na blanco nga sila nitong Quezon City Dragons. And for the Makati Titans, the first team that will be playing in back-to-back weeks. Last week, natalo lang Paranaque Kings. Dikitan po yun, 3-2. Dikitan din lahat ng laban.
Puro dikit-dikit.
Dalawang hil-hil.
Wow.
Dun sa labanan nilang yun. So far, ha?
Pero kung naisip ko, kung Taguig Stallions ka at defending champion ka, tapos ang pasok mo sa SBA Season 2, hang on.
Hindi.
Okay.
Masyado kayong mataas ang alta presyon. Sige, tuloy mo sasabi mo, AJ.
Anyway, getting back sa punto kanina, buti naman hindi sila parang nagulat na trauma sa success ng first season nila. Ang pangit ng kanilang entrada sa second
and
season.
I talked to Jaynard about that. Sabi, it's a long season. It's unfortunate na wala sila ipananalo, but very confident siya. It's a long season, and that's true. Now that you have perhaps your Michael Jordan in your lineup.
Ooh, yun lang nga.
I think ito may hawig.
It's gonna be fine.
Etong si Jericho Banyares might be the key to a title defense.
I love it.
I love it!
Okay, so muli na namang nakaisa si Jericho Banyares given 9 games for Taguig Stallions.
Well, Jericho Banyares has really had to work for everything galing dito sa sargo ni Black Carabao na walang naipasok.
Ang pato ang naipasok.
Pasok yung pato.
Nako. At syempre, pag ganun yung nangyari, most probably talaga, puntos na ng kabila yan dahil ball in hand yun eh.
Naging repeatable ito bigla. Saka maganda rin naman ang layout. So Jericho Banyares able to get the job done. Nakalamang na naman siya. We have a seesaw affair. Dito po sa ating one-on-one Wednesday. Ito yung medyo kinabahan yung Taguig, but that's not gonna be an issue.
8 to the 9, swabe.
Tama-tama, sila mo 8 to the 9. Yan po ating score. 8 for Espinola, 9 for
That's
Banyares. When we return, we will have rack number 18 here in SBA Season 2. Once again, salamat sa Andy for your continued support of SBA Season 2. Noel Zarate pa rin po, kasama si AJ Ong at ang iingay ng mga nasa labas.
Nako, kaya mag-ingay din kayo sa comment section, mga billiard fans. Pwede po tayong mag-ingay dito sa ating Facebook. Here comes Banyares.
Nasipa si Nueve!
Ooh! Okay.
Mas natigil pa yung uno talaga dun sa butas. Oh.
Tinuro niya yung 1 ball. Sana pumasok ka na lang at may tira naman siya sa 2. Sayang.
Wow, and then
Anyway.
another layout dito, AJ, na medyo ligpitable para kay Black Carabao.
Tingnan natin, maganda-ganda para kay Albert Espinola ito. Prince Hamal, sabi dito, Panday is a legend killer. Ayun.
Totoo yun.
Oo, marami na rin napatumba. Itong si Panday, Jericho Banyares. And shoutout kay Rexon Solsona. Ano mo ba si... Di ba may Solsona time
Oo,
player?
meron.
Oh, baka kamag-anak.
Ni
Happy
Allen.
viewing.
Oh.
Anyway, back to the table.
Yung nakikita natin dito, there are no issues to report.
So far, so good para kay Albert Espinola.
Bumibilis na rin yung pagtira niya rito. He knows he's
Oo.
getting into his rhythm.
Basa na niya yung mesa dito. So ito, magkabilaang diagonal na ano to na corner
This
pockets.
guy's got more than
4 and
20
5.
wins this season already. Ito si Albert Espinola. I believe 23 was the last count.
23.
One racks, One racks.
Oh.
Dating back to last week. Including 5 in a row ng ating King of the Hill. Dito sa one-on-one, talagang he gets on a roll. It's very dangerous.
Doc Nicky, legend killer, mala Randy Orton. Anyway, shoutout kay Doc Enrico Ang. Kita-kits tayo. Ayaw ko lang kung makakaano kami this week. Kayo pala. On Friday. 3 balls away and make that 2 balls away now. Current score is 9-8 in favor of Taguig Stallions. At eto na. At mukhang neck-to-neck na naman
Sige,
tayo
bigyan
dito.
mo.
Nasabi ko na.
Ay!
Aray ko po, Noel.
AJ Ong strikes again as the 8th ball was already down.
Huwag niyong pagsigawan. Baka magalit sa akin si Albert.
Nako, AJ, what have you done?
Aray ko po. Anyway, yung kanyang iniintindi noon, of course, is how he lands on the 9. Unfortunately, he took his eyes away from that
nasa loob
spot on
na
the 8.
Nasa loob na yung 8.
Niluwa na ba? Niluwa ba?
Oo. Nako!
Nako! Teka lang.
Nakanto si Panday.
Twice in a row. Twice in a row. Dito sa 8. Tigisang mali sa 8.
Usually you want to use your extension after coming off something like that. Extension now goes to the Makati Titans. And Espinola with a long and straight shot. Eto na daw.
Nicely
Yun
done.
na.
Parang last ball Hang on. May isa pa. Pero yung tira ni Albert kanina, lamang sa ano rin yun, talagang pwedeng sumablay din yun, pero talagang he held up his nerves there. Very nice.
Eto na daw.
Eto na. Yan ang sinasabi ko.
Ginawa niya last week
Okay.
ni Mark Lloyd San Pedro. Sumasayaw na ang ating Black Carabao. As the score is now tied at 9. And this coming off an accident, AJ, na pumasok na yung 8, niluwa lang ulit, binalik sa mesa.
Nako, tingnan natin dito sa replay.
Ayan pasok na eh.
Oh!
It was in already.
Nanuno
si Nuno.
Yan ang magandang title ng ano natin sa
Ayan,
SBA.
nandun na sa loob
Nanuno
eh.
si Nuno.
Para may nakitang daga, natakot eh.
Pero nakabalik, fortunately, para kay Albert Espinola.
Because of this miss by
this miss
Jericho
on the
Banyares.
8. Napakapal ang 8 dito ni
Ayan.
Jericho. Ito, hindi pa rin madali tong tirang to. Pinorse follow niya yung cue ball. Look at this. Very nice. Grabe yung pagtama doon sa 8.
Sabay tinitigan niya yung buong Taguig Stallions bench. The Black Carabao is not going away. One player is 4 wins away from victory. Who? We don't know. We'll find out when we return. Maraming salamat sa Conlan once again for your continued support of SBA Season 2. Mga tako na ginagamit dito eh. Of course, brought to us by Conlan. Let's see if this break cue will work now for the Black Carabao.
Okay.
Wala.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay. At eto na, Jericho Banyares, he's got a chance to attack the one ball pero hindi siya kadalian. Kita naman natin dito, kailangan niyang pagapangin tong uno. All the way to that pocket right there. And shout out to my dad who's watching. Maraming salamat.
Actually, kanina pa nanonood yan.
Si Matarzi, tsaka si Kelvin of course.
Of course, Dave Wilkin also watching us.
Nice one, Dave.
Wow.
Very nice. Look at that
Wow.
shot right there.
Walang kaduda-duda.
Very smooth. Yeah. Very smooth shot from Banyares.
He was also very proud of himself after that shot. Gandang bagsak niya rito sa numero 2.
Medyo napailing ng konti pero yung sa tirang sa uno, medyo natuwa siya doon. Yun nga lang since he's a perfectionist kasi.
Well, again, how are you going to go back to this 2-ball?
Ito pwede na baksakan lang niya to ng mahina. Kita naman niya yung 3-ball para sa kabila. Mahinang baksak lang. Medyo na firm siya doon. Gusto niya papalikin. Kaso nga lang, ayan no. Well, not bad. Not a bad leave.
Yeah, but this is an easy safety shot para dito kay Albert Espinola.
With that 6-ball right there, yes, indeed.
Ayan na, parang sinong haharang dito? Sabi ni Luntian, ako po.
Niluntian talaga, no? Pinangalanan na talaga.
Mr. Luntian, will you help me? Sabi ni Espinola.
Sticking this white ball against that green ball, which is the 6. For a really good save. Not that way though.
Not a safety, sir.
That was not his best attempt for a safety.
Ilang beses na si Albert Espinola na gano'n, AJ. He's trying to make a safety, tapos iiwan niyang open yung object ball.
Yun nga, no? So far, no, tonight, ito yung nakikita natin kay Albert. That's the 4th time na medyo may kagandahan yung opportunity pero hindi niya nagawa.
Banyares will not attack.
Okay.
Almost went in.
Ito open to. Open to. So again, both players, no, displaying na medyo nahihirapan ngayon magtansya sa safeties.
This is a long and straight shot. Not necessarily straight. So mas maganda pa nga yung ganyan. Mas packetable yung hindi masyadong diretso.
Kaso nga lang, 3 yung bolang nakaharang dito sa red 3. 5, 7, and 6 ball.
Well, he tried to touch the 9 ball. Well, went for the pot.
Where does the cue ball land?
Napakaganda pa yata. Again, mamili ka na rito, AJ. Tirang buntis o pahirapan na
far
cross
corner
table.
pocket pwede, pero with the way he's queuing right now, I think he's looking at the 5 to stick the cue ball with. Just like that.
Yan ang safety.
Yun. Well, half of the ball na tatakpan naman ng 5 dito.
4 yan, 4.
Ng 5, ng 4. Ay, tama no?
4, lila.
4 lila.
Okay.
Traditional set of balls, okay. So right between the 6 and 7, exiting the 5 and 7 window, hitting the 2 ball, very good. Although, benta.
Benta, pero again, tirang buntis. At well, maybe
Harang
can
pa din to.
manufacture a shot to the 3.
Yun ang harang pa din itong mga bolang to, itong 5, 7, and 6. Kaya kailangan niyang lakasan siguro itong tira, paikutin ng pato, and hoping na makita pa rin niya yung tira sa 3 ball. Or kung banayad na tira, sana pumasok sa may window na yan ng 7 and...
Momogation.
Okay, not bad na rin ng naiwanan niya dito. Buti may distansya.
And even if he made it, tingnan mo naman yung tira niya sa tres, rail first.
Yun na nga. Okay, so he's got, I believe, half of the 2. If not, baka totally naka-eclipse to ng 8 eh. Oo,
That's 8.
Kaya ito, sinusukot niya dito sa between the 5 and the rail with some running left-hand spin. Ay, sumabit sa 7.
That's gonna be ball in hand now for Jericho Banyares.
Ito, shoutout natin si Ryan Patrick Santamaria. Aba, isa sa mga matalik na kaibigan ni Edgy Geronimo. Yan, Ryan Patrick Santamaria. Happy viewing.
So ito na, nahanapan na ni Panday ng paraan para mapuntahan yung 3 ball.
Si Miss Marivic Donato sabi dito, never say die, Titans. Cheers. Yan.
Nox.
Okay.
Ito, never say die, Panday.
Yun. Mas ano pa yun. Alright. So far, so good. This is from ball in hand. Jericho Banyares. Wala nang problema dito. Magkabila ang corner pockets, 5 and 6.
Kaya na naman yung mga walang problema rito, AJ. Nakita natin
ayoko na
kung ano nangyari kay Espinola. Kanina, muntikan na yun.
At habang inuubos ni Jericho, shoutout sa Jimboy Jimenez. Watching from Canada, Pangasinan. Wow, saan yun? Canada,
Meron palang
Pangasinan. Okay.
Parang New York, Cubao, Wampeg.
Okay, oo nga eh. Okay,
Sa
papabalikin
Mexico,
yung bato.
Pampanga.
Mexico, Pampanga. Yun, talagang matagal nang may Mexico, Pampanga. Okay, side for the 7. Papabalikin yung pato. Possibly same pocket for the black 8. Uy, tinamaan na niya yung 8 para ma-develop para dito sa may corner. Alright.
Jericho Banyares is just on point. A few misses here and there of the unforced nature kind. Nako!
Oh, slightly on the 50-yard line with this, Noel.
Oh, this is gonna have to go to the left corner pocket as you see it right now.
Sabi ni Kelvin, talaga naman, Papa Shark. Wala pa tayong ano dito. May last ball pa si Jericho.
Ito,
Relax.
tiri-reach.
Naku, Merc Mudling Bayan talaga. Isa ka pa.
Banyares gets it.
Very nice. Spot on the 9. Banyares. Nakailang na sila? 10 na, no?
10.
Double digits na ang Taguig Stallions, guys. So, sabi ko nga kanina, feeling ko, heel-heel to. At mukhang heel-heel talaga.
Tingnan natin. Looks like Jericho might have found another gear. Yan yung foul na ginawa ni Albert Espinola in his attempt to get to the 2 ball. Ball in hand para kay Jericho Banyares, and you don't give this guy ball in hand and hope to still come back at the table. So again, big beatable rack para dito sa tubong antipolo. Si Jericho Banyares. Ito yung medyo naging
Nabitin pa siya dito sa 9.
Pero again, 1 look, 1 shot, and 1 point lead para dito kay Jericho Banyares. We'll be right back. Once again, thanks to Tanduay Athletics for your continued support dito po sa SBA Season 2. Noel Zarate pa rin po kasama si AJ Ong. Batiin natin yung galing Antipolo naman na pauwi sa Tondo.
Si Jay
De La Cruz.
Jay De La Cruz, shout out sa'yo at bukas kami ata.
Kayong dalawa ni Jay
Ayun.
magkasama. Jericho Banyares has
wow,
lost the cue ball.
Ay, nako naman. So, nakakailan na, nako, hindi ko lang nabilang. Buti si Jay, meron siyang
Dalawang
notes dyan,
scratch on the break si Espinola. Pang-una pa lamang yata ito, pangalawa.
Hindi, pangalawa since
Pangalawa,
counted naman yung tumalsik palabas.
Yun. Tama,
earlier.
Dalawa si Espinola. Tagalawa na sila. The scratch on the break.
Okay, so ball in hand opportunity, Espinola, tingnan natin.
1-3.
Mukhang wala naman, wala naman masyadong paproblemahin dito except for that 5 and 7, yun na lang. And of course, itong opening na combination niya dito sa 1 and 3.
That's the 4, by the way.
4 again, I'm sorry. Okay, so far, yun na lang. Yung 4 ball, yung 4, purple 4, and yung brown 7.
Getting to the 2 ball, no obstruction.
Ilalim kaliwa ba to? Is he gonna go inside? Okay, yung tamaan ng 4 ball,
Yun
pwede
pala.
din.
Pero, makita naman yata.
Okay, it's a good thing, no, na
Kita
medyo
naman.
gumalaw pa yung 4 ng bahagya at mukhang kitang-kita ng sapat itong tira sa 2, itong blue 2. Sabi ni Prince, Tataro, pwede ba si Carlo Biado dyan para may match naman yung Titans? Aba, grabe naman. Kayang-kaya ng ng Titans yan.
The
Huwag kang
Titans
mag-alala.
won last week, by the way.
Oo. Against Paranaque Kings.
Against the Paranaque Kings.
3-2 yun. So,
pero dalawang
muntikan na
heel-heel.
sila. Muntikan din rin na Paranaque na maging storya din nila yung nangyari sa Taguig
Dalawa ba?
Stallions.
Tatlong heel-heel. Parang tatlong heel-heel yata.
Tatlo
sila
ba?
last week.
Tatlong heel-heel, no?
Kasi yung one-on-one lang naman naging 13-8 eh. Tapos 13-11, tapos tatlong 13-12.
Yun nga, basta maganda yung naging laban nila last week.
Hop, nakanti ng
Okay.
konti.
Okay pa rin. Basta may corner pocket dito si Albert. Tulak lang para sa sais. Or is he gonna force this or force follow para mas mapalapit pa yung pato? Tingnan natin. Pwede naman tulak na lang. Ayun.
Ayun lang.
Aha.
Momogation.
Well, tulad ng sinabi ko, force follow, fino-force niya. Forcing the cue ball, of course, tends to make mistakes. Yun talaga.
Right. Yung backswing mo, nagbabago minsan eh. Banyares with a golden opportunity to create a 2-rack lead which he has not had since he was up 5-3. Ganun po kadigit itong ating laban.
So tandaan nyo pag nanalo si Jericho, may utang ako sa iyo mamaya sa pustahan natin.
Siyempre.
Okay.
So, ngayon pala magbayad ka na eh.
Naku, patay tayo dyan. Guys, sa mga nanonood, basta gusto nyo pong mas
Place your bets.
mag-enjoy,
Yan,
yes.
place
Habang
your bets.
nanonood, kargahan nyo na ng pusta.
Yan.
O, diba? Okay, 6 ball. Very nice.
Doon
Clearing.
pa talaga, walang tinamaan.
The 9 and 8. Very nice. Yun na nga. Very nice. Right
Of course,
between that window.
AJ, he would rather not play the combination, the 8-9 combination. Pero
No. Hindi. Walang combo. Maluwag naman yung landingan
he'd
ng
rather
pato.
not play it. Yung sinasabi ko.
Yeah. So,
Nagamit tuloy na extension.
possibly short side position yung pato. Tingnan natin kung lalagay niya doon. Napasobra. Nako, sa likod ata ng 9. Papasok tong pato. Sabi napasobra talaga. Pero yun na nga, he was intending to place that cue ball doon sa area na yan na napakaliit. So yung risk, yung tendency na talaga lumagpas siya, malaki.
Kaya nga, I'd rather
hinahabol niya
not
talaga.
play the combination, but if the combination is the easier shot na puntahan, pwede rin
Ayun
naman
na nga.
ngayon. He has to kick at this and hope na mapalayo niya itong dagtum.
Pwedeng lakasan niya tapos ganun, no? Ay nako,
Hindi
di nga
man
lang
lang
niya
tinamaan.
tinamaan yung 8.
Babalikan ba? Kahit nabalikan niya ngayon, hindi na
Oo,
pwede yan.
kailangan pang tumama sa rail. Anyway, a gift from Jericho Banyares to Makati Titans.
Again, it's gonna be a tied game.
Pang ilan na to na dalawang bolang natitira? Parang third? Is it the second or the
I
third
believe
time?
it's the fifth between these two already. I believe it's the fifth. Kasi kanina rin, nag-iwan din ng dalawang bola ito si Espinola. But this case now, it is a 10-all score.
Race to 3 na lang ito.
Race to 3
technically.
effectively, ano yung mangyayari dito? 13 to win. Tandaan po natin, Tugupunan ng Taguig has not lost a match this week. They won 13 to 8 ng ating King of the Hill. And kahapon po sa ating doubles, 13 to 11. And here was the problem. Yung pag-prepare para sa 8, hindi na kuha ng tama ni Banyares.
Parang gusto niyang mangyari doon. Nininipisan niya yung pagtama sa 8 para kahit pa paano maiwanan siya ng medyo may kalayuan sa 8 itong si Albert Espinola. Anyway.
Well, Espinola's tied it up at 10. We'll be back for rack number 21. Once again, thank you to Dynaspheres, the next-gen phenolic resin balls. Yan po ginagamit natin dito sa ating SBA Season 2. And this matchup on One-on-One Wednesday is now tied at 10. Yung mga break, matumal para sa magkabilang mga manlalaro. Let's see if Espinola can change that with this one. 9! Munti ka na.
Pretty close. Pretty close.
And a dry break once again.
So ito, pwede niyang idoblete.
Kasya pa ba yan?
Pwede. Parang gagawin niyang ganun pero mas more on safety. Kasi lalayo naman yung pato kung sakaling yun yung gawin niya.
Two-way shot.
Yeah, behind the 4. Tingnan natin kung kayang dalin doon. Behind the 4 ball tong pato. Lumagpas. Kita pa din tong uno. Okay. So another safety dapat na manggagaling dito kay Jericho. So habang hinihintay natin yung tira ni Jericho Banyares, shoutout kay Louis Beher, ang kaibigan dito ni Ryan Patrick Santa Maria. Happy viewing. Ayan.
Hoy, yung 9! Yung 9! Yung 9! Pinantirya!
Hang on. Kailangan ko makita yan sa replay.
Jericho Banyares able to create a shot out of nothing. And another abbreviated rack, guys. Our 6th abbreviated rack of the night. More than any this week and more than any last week.
Sa buong season nata so far.
I think this is the most. May mga siguro man lampas sa isa abbreviated rack natin. But for one match, look at this shot.
Ito yung tinatago sana ni Espinola, itong pato. Pero yung nakita ni Jericho, yung uno.
And how about this response?
Una banda ba yun nangyari? Tapos nakuha ang 9.
Look at this response. Coming from Jericho Banyares.
Yun na nga.
Pamato. Pinagapang papunta sa 9.
That was intended. Sa nakikita ko, that was
It was
intended
really
talaga.
intended.
Yeah. Very nice.
One more look from above. Ayan, nakita mo
Look at that
talaga full
beautiful shot
contact.
right there. Yeah, perfect contact on the 9.
Tapos yan, ang konting gulong na lang kinailangan, di naman ginabi. Jericho Banyares, now up 11-10 dito po sa ating One-on-One Wednesday. Once again, we'd like to thank our friends from Rason. Ito po yung ginagamit natin mesa dito sa SBA Season 2. And Jericho Banyares with the shot of the series so far. Can he get a ball down on his break? Or better yet, can he get a golden break? Noel Zarate kasama si AJ Ong. 9, gumagalaw na naman.
Okay.
Almost a scratch on the break though.
Muntikan na sa side, muntikan pa sa corner pocket. Okay.
No,
Parang golden break na lang talaga ang hindi natin nakikita dito.
Hindi pa natin nakikita
Yes.
golden. Actually, matagal tayo hindi nakita ng ball made on the break.
Oo,
like
no,
7
yun na nga.
straight breaks with nothing.
Last week meron, pero for this week parang
Wala pa.
so far wala pa,
Wala
no?
pa. I don't know sa King of the Hill kung may nakita kayong golden break doon.
Anyway. So mukhang kita naman niya ng konti. Hindi, parang hindi ata.
Parang hindi. This might be a push out.
Think of pushing out the cue ball.
Yes,
Hang on.
he's
Okay,
gonna
I
take
think,
it on.
yeah, mukhang kaya. Pero yung right side of the one ball lang. Oh, more than enough
Yeah.
pala.
Pero again, sa layo niya, it was difficult to judge the distance. Now for Banyares, maybe a 1-2 combination or maybe a safety shot behind the 3 ball.
Kung hindi ideal yung tira next after nung combination, itatago niya to. Pero kung pwede naman, kaya naman, he's gonna go for it.
Now he went for it. Was not successful pero wala yatang papasok para dito kay Espinola. You can see the whole 1 ball. I don't think he can bank it either. So
Kicking it from the short rail, side rail, 2-rail kick.
kick and stick attempt.
So habang hinihintay
Naka-golden
natin
break
dito
last week
mga
pa yun.
pangyayari. Hang on. Sige, go ahead.
No, last week, hanap po yung last golden break natin was from Albert Espinola last week pa.
Last week pa yon, tama. Tama naman pala tayo.
So ito, successful tago ang ginawa rito ni Black Carabao. Banyares may have to investigate a shot on the 9 again. Patama niya rito off 2 rails on the 1 ball. Instead of a kick and stick, pwede naman siguro papuntahin doon sa 9. Let's see if he has that in mind. Or he just made a direct contact
Very
with the 9.
gutsy.
Oh.
Dun sa tinatahak niya dun, ha? May
Oo.
mga bola kasing nakaharang.
Ngayon lang, that's a foul. Ball in hand para dito kay Albert Espinola. But the 9 is no longer in danger of being sunk. Parun out na dapat ito. Ito yung key shot natin dito, AJ, to the 1 to the 2.
Ingat lang siya dito sa mga bola. Ang daming pwedeng iwasan. Yun. Very nice. Same pocket 3. Okay, so far so good. Ito. Batiin na muna natin ang mga nagpapashoutout dito sa Facebook Live. Si Shaolin Cuevas. Good evening. Sabi dito, always watching SBA live from Candoni, Negros Occidental. Aba. Pillars ka ba, Shaolin? Okay.
Baka mga Pillars fans yan.
Oo. Tsaka si John Alexi Sinto from New Bataan, Davao de Oro. Happy viewing to you as well.
Force follow shot para dito kay Albert Espinola.
Perfect.
The ball stops just in time.
Yeah, perfect speed. Tulak na lang to. Corner ang Orange 5.
Look to have another tied game in the making dito.
Hindi na bago yung tied game. Kanina pa tayong tied game.
Actually, no player is led by more than 2 racks.
Oo.
Biggest lead nga kay Banyares kanina at 5-3.
Yun lang.
That's it.
Okay, banayad na tira lang to. 2 rails, control lang ang pato, side ang 6. Medyo lalagpas nga lang ng konti pero kaya pa rin to.
Dispabor ng Bagya.
Eto na, sumigaw si Albert.
Kanina pa yung eto na. Hindi, Taguig yung nagsasabi na eto na eh.
Akala ko siya, para kaboses niya kasi.
Baka si plong-plong yun.
Aha. Still good, still good. Somehow a friendly bump on the 8.
Taking the 7 on the short side. May run into the 8. Tignan natin if he actually intends to do that.
Si Ramsar Saginsa, shoutout sa'yo from Barangay Magundadatu.
Uy, that was close.
Pretty close. Tumama dun sa may pangan ng side pocket.
Oh, exactly.
So again, Ramsar Saginsa, thank you for joining us. Pati si Anupol Juliana. May golden break nung Lunes daw si Albert Espinola. Pati,
Hindi pala last week.
sabi rin ni Doc Nicky.
Tama. Dito si Doc Nicky noon.
Thank you very much, guys.
Well, Albert
Naalala nila yung
Espinola.
golden break. Anyway, Albert Espinola on the final ball. A tied game at 11 games apiece. All right.
Banayad na tira para kay Espinola. And one player is 2 racks away from victory. Pero again, this came off. Another, kataguan na naman ang bola doon. Let's take a look at this one.
Very gutsy shot yung tira doon ni Jericho Banyares.
Kung nanipisan niya lang ng konti yung ulo.
Baka nga.
Oo.
Oo. Tumama pa sa 9 at may pag-asa.
Ano nangyayari dito? Niligpit na lang ni Albert Espinola yung mga natitirang bola rito from the 1 all the way to the 9 with surgical precision. No issues to report sa kanyang layout. Of course, this was the scary shot to prepare for the 7 ball. But ito rin yung muntik na pumasok yung pamato doon. But Albert Espinola in cruise control. And now has tied it up at 11. Magbabalik po ang inyong SBA Season 2. Once again, thanks to Wilcon Depot for your continued support dito po sa SBA Season 2. We have now entered rack number 23 of a possible 25.
Nako, eto na. Kanina pa, sinabi ko yun ha. 1-all pa lang, sabi ko, hil-hil tayo. At mukhang patuho tayo doon.
Ang dami kwento rin ito no? Itong ating laban. 9 ball in motion, 2 ball, minumog.
Yeah,
at nagsama-sama sila lahat sa gitna. Parang mga mikrobyo.
Okay, parang mga mikrobyo.
Di ba pag may nakitang
Sa petri
pasukan
dish.
na yan?
Sa petri dish yung
Oo.
ano. Ay. Laking problema ang dos dito.
Well, this is going to be a hide fest. There's no reason to go for the 1 ball dito. So, tatago na muna rito sa
Indeed.
likod.
Yeah.
Uy, taga. Makita pa yata ito.
Kung yung 3 ball, medyo parang nasa pathway, no? Mahirap makita. 3 ball might be in play, pero mukha namang hindi. Tingnan natin.
Wala.
Saka natin
Kick
makikita.
shot yung sinusukat dito ni Espinola.
Ayun.
Napangiwi si Panday sa ginawa niyang safety attempt. It was a hidden kick shot required, pero not how he wanted to clean it up.
Oh, made the 4.
Okay, there's still no benefit of going for the 1 ball unless pagdating mo sa dos, AJ, ang balak mo magtago ulit.
I-sandwich niya yung pato dyan kung nasan yung dos ngayon. Pwede rin. Depende na lang sa magiging landing niya. If he wants to attack the 1 ball.
Well, the 1 ball has to be at this spot pagbalik niya for the 2.
If not, pwede naman din itago niya sa mga bola dito.
Ay, dito
Yun
na
na
siya
nga.
magtatago.
Okay, not bad.
Kita.
So habang nagsasafetyhan ng dalawang players natin, batiin natin ang nagpapabating si Angel Wayan. Ayan, happy viewing to you. Tsaka si John Chris Kisel. Ayan, lagi daw siyang nanonood.
Ayan din si
Happy
Jaynard
viewing.
Orque, nakatitig na. Usually si Jaynard nakangiti, pero for some reason today, iniisip niya, pinasok niya ang kanyang bagito dito. Sa one-on-one, he's thinking, is this the correct decision now? Uy!
Well, so far naman okay eh.
Alex Reyes
Neck
naman,
to neck.
looking for win number 1. Tandaan natin, they're on a losing streak.
Kaya sabi ni Kelvin kanina, kapag nanalo si Banyares dito ngayon, weekly winner na ang Taguig Stallions.
Yes. Kasi sweep na nila yung first 3 days.
Yes. Shoutout from Palawan, says Martin Louis Villaruz. Happy viewing to you.
Uy, miscue. That's a miscue. But
Uh-oh.
Panday
Look at
will
this.
get lucky
Okay.
on that one, but that's a miscue. I'll make that, sorry, it's Espinola who's gonna
Espinola,
get
yeah.
lucky on that one. Panday, pensive, stoic, hide time again for the Black Carabao.
Si Totoy Daga, si ano 'di ba? Alcris.
Marcel Cruz,
right?
He's there.
Yeah, sabi dito ni Angel Wayan, Philippine Open semifinalist yan si Totoy Daga last year. Kalaban niya si Panday. Jericho Banyares. Oo nga no.
Ayan, Marcel Cruz Quizon on your screens.
Yan, Totoy Daga. Madeline Teves, happy watching. Watching from Bayawan. O watching Bayawan, sabi dito.
Uy. So Espinola with a very, very good hide. Wala, nakikita mo lang dito, AJ Z-shot.
From the window, mukhang nakadikit talaga ng todo itong pato sa may red 3.
That's right.
Kaya he's in trouble here. Saan kaya niya to?
Nung naganyan, wala sagot yung safety, they just tried an intentional foul.
Pwede, sa ganitong sitwasyon, pwede niyang i-tie up probably the 7 against the 8. Let's see. Ito,
Yeah, he's gonna tie
pwede.
it up.
Idodoblete niyang padikit itong 7 ball sa 8. Just like that. Nako, hindi nga lang
Hindi
masyadong
umabot This is ball in hand on an intentional foul. Galing dito kay Jericho Banyares na wala siyang pupuntahan doon. And again, you have to know, that's foul 1. Pwede mong gatasan yan.
Pwede rin. Well, since hindi naman yan nadikit nga tong 7 dun sa 8 ball, mukhang he can work his way towards the run out na to dito si Albert Espinola.
And make it to the hill first.
Yes, o nga.
Last
Tama
time,
nga.
papalit-palit kasi sila ng lamang eh. Yeah,
Medyo nabitin.
beatable na.
Oo.
Still
Pero pwede na
beatable.
rin, yeah.
Nothing obstructing the 6 ball. So kahit patakboy niya ng konti itong pamato, he could still find a pocket for it. Has to be very conscious about yung parating na tira para sa 7.
Good speed, ayan. So, pabor naman. So, he could simply stun to the right to bounce. Kung kaya pang mag-bounce, kung hindi na, okay lang naman. At least kita pa rin yung 7 para magkabila ang corner pockets yung brown 7 and black 8. Tingnan natin. Nako, kailangan mag-bounce pabalik. Okay.
But that's still enough.
Okay, yeah.
That's still
Perfect speed. Tulak na lang to. Tulak lang sa 7. Okay.
Wow, Espinola looking good to get to the hill first.
Pwedeng same pocket, pwedeng kabilang corner pocket itong 9. Control lang yung pato. Smooth. Very nice. Eto na.
Back-to-back wins impending para dito kay Black Carabao to put the Makati Titans.
To the hill.
And they are on the hill.
Isa na lang para sa Makati Titans.
Oh, yeah.
12-11.
Yung goal nila dito, AJ, was sweep. And it wasn't easy, but now Albert Espinola is on the hill breaking for the match. And how ironic na pag-usapan natin kanina, this was the intentional foul na sinubukan.
Oo. Gusto niya
si
sana
Jericho
madikit
Pallares.
yung brown 7 dun sa 8 para mahirapan pa sana dito si Albert Espinola. Pero yun nga, since hindi nadikit, klarong-klaro pa rin yung pag-run out dito.
Tanda natin, the last person to make a golden break in SBA, the last ever who did it, was Albert Espinola just last Monday. And he is breaking for the match.
Aba, tingnan natin kung golden break mamaya after ng break.
We'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Once again, we thank our friends from Go Hotels, North EDSA and Timog. Maraming salamat sa inyong patuloy na pagsuporta rito sa SBA Season 2 as Albert Espinola is breaking for the win.
At ang sabi mo kanina na sana makakita tayo ng golden break before the night ends. Well, let's see.
Can he bookend?
Oh!
9 in motion. 9 in motion! 6
Oy,
stays
teka.
up.
Nako naman. Pero may hawig Malaking hawig yun.
May hawig, pero iba pa rin yung hawig kaysa sa actual artista.
Syempre. So is he gonna try to use the 9 to attack the 6? So tingnan natin. Oh, he's using a rail.
Baka daplisan niya lang itong numero 1. At may patama rito sa 6. But watch out, sometimes if you hit it too thick, AJ, susunod yung pamato.
andyan naman yung 6. Kaya baka siguro yun yung gusto niya mangyari.
Baka yung 6 na
Oo.
papasukin niya.
Yes, using the cue ball from the
Oo.
rail.
Pero pag kumarga ng sobrang pektos yan, baka sumunod ang pamato. Watch out. So let's see how Banyares executes that.
Yun na nga.
He did it.
Oo. Very nice. And
Well,
kaya pa ba? Lulusot. Baka lusot pa naman
sa
ata.
corner. Lusot ba sa corner yan?
Hard to see from our angle.
Kasi
pero
kung hindi lusot sa corner yan, there's a safety right behind that 5 ball.
pwede. So sino mga nagpapa-shoutout pahabol? Baka matapos na po tayo dito. Chris Mary, Blanca Flor, Malvar.
Oh, sa side pala meron.
Meron, may tira.
Oh, wow. What a layout now para kay Panday.
Eric Clark Villarinia, happy viewing sa'yo. Araw-araw daw siya nanonood at nakatutok dito. Thank you very much.
Medyo minumog yung dos pero tinanggap din ang butas.
Okay, side for the 3. 4. Hindi, tingnan natin kung corner pocket. Yun, corner.
Ay,
Para
yun
same
lang
pocket
naiwan.
sana. Yun
Momogation once again. It has not been a night to remember para dito kay Jericho Banyares in terms of leaving balls in front of the hole. This is a rail first. If Espinola cannot see the whole 3 ball, easily accessible through the side rail ito.
Kanina kasi 'di ba, meron naman siyang tira sa side pocket, pero iniisip niya yung 4, pinakamadali doon is taking the 3 ball sa corner pocket para same pocket sana yung purple 4. Rail first, very nice. Aabot. Ay, hindi aabot. Oo.
Namatay ang banda doon sa long rail. So may storya pa ito. Tapos na daw yung lunch break ng construction company.
Hindi, ito, nagsisimula ulit eh. So ito, napaka-importanting safety attempt ito.
Good contact.
Kasi,
4 ball is not going to be safe.
yun na nga, yun yung mangyayari doon. Wala na masyadong mapagtataguan ang pato, pati yung object ball, kaya yung tirang yon, it's more of a hit and hope. 4 ball corner, far corner pocket. Pwedeng same pocket for that orange 5. Pwedeng side, yan, side pocket na lang to. Pababalikin for that 7 ball. Sa kabilang side pocket naman yung brown 7. Hill. Nako, mauudot pa yung dinner ko.
Maaabot na.
Mauudot yung dinner ko.
Tahimik na lahat eh. Oh.
Teka lang.
Teka lang, yan ang teka lang. Well,
Hindi, wala nang problema yan.
pa rin yun.
Magkabilaan, oo. Simpleng baksak na lang. Nako, hindi pa tapos ang laban.
AJ Ong,
Nako.
ka na naman sa mga dilang anghel mo.
Bakit?
Hill!
Hill guys, 12 games apiece in this race to 13. Grabe. So far, this is a very entertaining night. Grabe.
It has had its fair share of great shots but also a few shots na naiiwan sa mesa. And this is where Albert Espinola had no choice na tamaan lang yung 4. Sabi ni Jericho Banyares, ay salamat naman.
So ang tanong dito, Noel, sino ang mananalo at sino ang manlilibre mamaya sa ating dalawa?
The odds are, the odds are on itong si Albert Espinola because he's breaking for the win. Or make the Jericho Banyares, he's breaking for the win. Rack number 25 when we return. One Billiards Specialist, maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Nako, yun yung ingay. This will be the final rack of the night. It has gone the distance. Jericho Banyares, the new player for the Taguig Stallions, breaking for the match. And 0.
Zero balls made off the
Yeah.
break from Jericho Banyares, and well, pwede naman siyang huminga ng ano dito ng okay kasi hindi naman benta ang uno. Because
Walang
of the 8
kita,
ball.
walang kita ang uno
Oo.
dito. This could be a push out para dito kay Albert Espinola. Coach Alex Reyes still looking pretty cool. And si Jaynard Orque, the complete opposite.
The?
Complete opposite of looking cool right now. Yung pangalan ni Jaynard Orque dati si Mr. Cool.
Yes, with the J in front.
Oh. Two rail kick. Open shot.
This will show. Eto na, Banyares.
2 ball ang problema rito ni Jericho Banyares.
Ngayon, tumaas yung odds ngayon na manalo ka kasi tira na ni Jericho sa uno.
Well, that 2 ball is not automatic here.
Ito,
Ano
tingnan
to?
natin.
Tago to.
Definitely.
You gotta put the 2 ball behind the 3 and the 4.
Shoutout to you, Lemuel Rabino at si Kelvin. Sabi niya, don't do it again. Final rack na daw ito. Wala tayong S2S ngayon, okay?
Ayan na.
Unfair kay Noel.
There's the hide behind the 3 and the 4.
Okay, very nice. So ito, in order for him to hit the 2 ball, sa kabila, manggagaling ang pato. Tingnan natin, ha? Far side of the table ba? Or is he gonna masse? Ito, he's gonna let spin do the talking here.
2 rails.
Jacked up.
2 rails. Does not hit. Banyares, ball in hand.
Naku.
May kwento pa rito yung 4 at saka 7 na yan. Ha? That might be another point. Unless he breaks it up from the 3 ball.
Dito natin makikita. Baka tamaan na niya dito yung 4. Let's see. Iyon.
Did it?
Ayun na nga. Patay. Meron akong utang sa'yo. Na dinner.
Hindi pa tapos to.
Nagpustahan po kami guys kasi ni Noel Zarate.
This is not over yet though. You might have to just settle for taking the 4 on the short side kaya humingi siya ng extension.
Yeah, dyan na lang yung pato. Tapos yung 5 mukhang lusot naman sa 6
Yeah.
for the side pocket kaya wala naman siyang problema so far. So short side position. Hindi na palalayuin yung pato. Aba!
Talagang ayaw niya sa short side.
Oo, gusto niya
Ayaw
talaga
niya.
ipilit yung pinakamalapit na pocket. Fortunately, nakarating yung pato dun sa likod ng 4. So clearing the brown 7, ilalim na may konting kaliwa to clear that 7 ball.
Ah, may hawig na to, may
Bakit?
hawig na. Pupunta na ako doon.
Saan mo gustong kumain? Natawa tuloy si Noel. Eto na. Final few balls. Banyares on his way na mapanalo or mauwi yung panalo dito para sa Taguig Stallions. At antabay lang po tayo mga billiard fans kasi nagre-ready na si Noel Zarate para makapanayam ang mananalong team dito. Two balls away, Jericho Banyares. At magkakaroon ako ng utang kay Noel. Pero hindi pa ito madali guys ha. Itong tira sa 8 to the 9, kailangan niya ng magandang position getting to that 9 ball. Pero knowing Jericho Banyares, walang problema. How does the cue ball bounce back? Not bad, not bad. Hindi man niya ginusto na ganyang kalapit pero pwede na to. Wow, what a shot from Banyares. And after Asiso sa pag-score nila dito. Simula pa lang nung 1-all. Grabe. At nasabi ko sa sarili ko, bukang mag-heal-heal. And yun na nga, totoo nga nangyari. Nag-heal-heal po tayo 12-all. And of course, we've got Jericho Banyares bringing home the win for Taguig Stallions. Wow, what a match. At sana nag-enjoy po kayo mga billiard fans. And we're just waiting for Noel Zarate na makapanayam ang winning team. So wag po kayong aalis. Abangan po natin ang interview. So before that, tingnan natin yung mga pangyayari kanina sa final rack. So ball in hand opportunity from that shot galing kay Albert Espinola. At tinabig pa yung 4 ball ng maganda. Kitang-kita natin dito. And that freed up the rack para dito kay Jericho Banyares. Pati na rin yan, no? Talagang binigyan niya ng magandang diin yung ilalim sa pato para mas same pocket na yung 4 ball. And nice clearance on that 7 ball para same pocket din yung orange 5. Slowly but surely securing the win for Taguig Stallions. So for this week, ang weekly winner na natin ang Taguig Stallions kasi sila po nanalo since Monday, Tuesday, pati ngayon itong one-on-one. Eight to the 9. He held his nerves there. Very nice. Tapos medyo nag-worry siya. Baka kasi madikit yung pato dito sa 9. Pero maganda ang naging landing dito ng pato sa 9 ball. And I think Noel is ready now para sa ating interview. Noel?
Alright, Coach Jaynard Orkel, last week, nung una, week 1 number 1, wala kayong naipanalo ni isang laban. Ngayon, wala pa po kayong natatalo at kayo pa ang naging overall winner this week. Taguig Stallions, you've won your first series. Palakpakan niyo po itong Taguig. Coach Jaynard, sinabi mo kahapon may pasabog ka. Ito pala yung pasabog mo. Papasok mo na si Panday. Pero yun na nga, unang tanong ko sa inyo, after being swept last week, what is going through your mind now na nakuha nyo yung series win against itong Makati Titans?
3-0 pa lang, so the job is not done. May dalawang panalo pa kaming kailangan makuha para makabawi kami from the first week's match na 0-5 kami.
Nung naging available si Jericho Banyares at biglang nasama mo, ba't naisip mo kagad isa lang sa one-on-one?
Nanggigigil siya eh. Ayaw pumayag na 0-5 kami nung Quezon City. Kaya nagpumili talaga na, Coach, ako na ipasok mo, ako na ipasok.
Sige, pasa natin mikropono rito kay Panday. Alam mo, Jericho, lahat ng tao nung nakita kayo yung maglalaban talagang lahat sila excited na makita kang pumalik. What does it, yung ano pumasok sa isipan mo nung nandito ka na ulit? Siyempre may mga tira ka kanina na naiiwan sa butas, yung mga nagsasanay ka pa sa mesa, pero once na nakuha mo yon, ano yung naramdaman mo na nung kalaban mo si Espinola?
Medyo ninenervyos nung una. Siyempre, nakabalik uli ako dito. Pero mahalaga, nag-enjoy kami dyan sa laro namin.
Pag-usapan natin yung laban nyo. Pareho kayong taga-Antipolo, no? Antipolo nga, ikaw rin taga-Antipolo. Anong masasabi mo sa naging laban mo against yung kapitan nitong kupunan ng Makati Titans?
Ayun, ang ganda ng laban namin kasi napakagaling nung kalabang ko. Siguro, kinapitan lang ako ng swerte kaya ako yung nanalo.
Panday, pagkakataon mo na bumati sa libo-libo mo mga tagahanga na nanonood sa atin ngayon. Sige.
Binabati ko lahat ng mga fans. Sana subaybayan at suportahan nyo itong SBA. Tsaka sa Taguig Stallion, sana tayo manalo.
Coach Jaynard, huling hirit.
Salamat sa mga sumusuporta, syempre sa Taguig Stallions. Tsaka doon sa mga hindi sumusuporta, mga bashers namin, pero naka-follow. I love it!
AJ!
Thank you very much, Noel. And syempre, maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga billiard fans na tumutok po dito sa SBA Season 2 in behalf of Noel Zarate. Maraming salamat po muli. It's safe to say, see you guys again.